Dude, imagine releasing an update on Father's Day. Bro, I would have been here sooner. I would have been here sooner. But somebody had to drop an update on one of the worst days imaginable. Like, what are we saying here? Like, what are we saying? Chuck's updates whenever you're ready, dude. It's a Sunday. You're not the father? Yeah, I know. I know. I got home and I was like, all right, boys.
Thinking you are on when I get notifications about your new channel, Keck.
Oh yeah. We've been working through it. Getting that all done. Getting all that done. 24/7 channel's pretty dope though. These late patches keep fucking up your flow, dude. Bro, everything's been fucking up my flow lately. But West J, thank you for the T1 for the 26 months. Ben Shaw, baby, coming in with that 22 months at T3. Just move to iOS and you won't worry about it for 2 weeks. Bro, I'd be late behind late. But what I meant to say was, chat, my dudes, what's going on? Another beautiful day in IdleOn. Hi, chat. Hi, Twitch. Hi, YouTube. Hi, VOD watchers. And also, hello, 24/7 hour stream. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Hey, chat. How we doing today? How's it going? Game of crashing on Android? I don't know. Don't play on Android. But how we doing today? My first stream view in life, dude. Yeah, on the W. Yo, what's up, Alba? What's up, Alba? No hat? You look like a shiny Pokemon. Listen, I just got back from a dinner. No, it's no haircut. I'm just not wearing a hat today. I just got back from a dinner, so I had to, like, not wear a hat. So I was like, well, I'm already kind of styled, so we might as well just leave it off. You know what I'm saying? Hot date on Father's Day? Yeah, your dad. I'm so tired. Just got back from drinking with friends. It's 1 a.m., but there's an idelon update, so we play, dude. We got a fucking ball. Baby. Don't wear hats outside?
What is best bet for freebie?
Yo, there, baby. Thank you for the T. Thank you for the 18 months T1. Not much to style. Okay, this guy's first chat comes in with that shit, dude. I think a buff dreadnought Bevs gives 50. I haven't looked at anything yet, dude.
Gotta get this done before Tree yells at me.
I have not literally looked at anything yet. So we gotta go through it. We gotta take a look at it. We gotta see what's good. We gotta see what's cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie though, I was watching the 24/7 channel a little bit. I was watching my RuneScape playthrough. Man, low key, kind of want to do a hardcore Iron Man on OSRS. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of like those streams. Those streams are entertaining. It's okay, Star. I forgive you, dude. I forgive you. Imagine head mod being a sub, dude. True. It's a goddamn Catalina Walksman. Catalina wine mixer. Not really, but it's fun. Yeah, true, dude. But chat, for today, I don't know how long we're even going to be. Don't forget to reinforce your wallet. It's kind of what I'm saying, dude. I'm like, you know, let's be honest here. Isn't that just all there is just another stream to spend money? I wonder, well, I mean, it is getting close to the end of the month, so I'm wondering if Lava has rent due. You know what I'm saying? Do you like my profile picture? Does it remind you, son of a bitch? You son of a bitch. What the fuck is that? You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. Chat, look at this shit, dude. Look at this shit. Hold on, look at this shit. Look at this guy's profile picture. Look at this guy's fucking profile picture, dude.
No more ads.
What the fuck is that? Holy shit, that's actually fucking peak. What? That's fucking diabolical, dude. Holy, what are we doing here? Dope look, dude. Honestly, that's kind of crazy work. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I kind of respect it though. I kind of respect it. It's fucking diabolical though. Let's be honest here. I tried raiding. Did you? Are you just terrible at it or what? Do you not know how to raid? Oh, you can't raid. Oh, because you're. Oh shit. You can't. No, you can't even raid. Oh shit, I got an idea. I could do it. Hold on. One sec. I can do it. Maybe wait. If I can just do it, why don't I just do it? That makes so much more sense, you know? That makes way more sense. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Huh? Huh? What the fuck you mean I can't raid myself? Wait, can you... Wait, what? Wait, hold on a sec. Wait. Excuse me? Probably too early into the stream. No, that doesn't matter. I think I need to enable my 2FA. I think that's what it is. I think the lack of 2FA does not allow me to raid. All right, I'll get 2FA started tomorrow. Whatever, doesn't matter. Not a big deal. 2FAD's nuts, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yo, what up? Fun man coming with the primer for 11 months. Hey, Jordan. Coming in 11 months for the T1. Thank you, big dog. Should I shut it down? No. Leave that shit running, man. Leave that shit running. It's 24/7, man. You don't shut down shit. Did you check stream chat? All right. What's going on? What's happening in stream chat here? What do you mean? What's going on here? Holy shit. What the fuck? What am I, dude? Really, dude? Really, bro? Are you fucking serious right now, dude? Dude, you even got fucking Momo in there? That's crazy, dude. You even got fucking Momo in there. That's so awesome, dude. Momo looks majestic as always, dude. Bro, honestly, villain arc for real. Hell yeah, dude. I like how Momo even has a scar. Even both of them are out here. You guys are fucking cooked, dude. You guys are so cooked. AI is getting too strong. Basically the same person. Basically. Fucking love that shit. Bro looks like Mad Milkson from the Bond movie, dude. It's because I am. It's because I am, big dog. It's because I am. Now, I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. Let's be 100% honest here. How cooked is this event from a scale of 1 to 10? Is it kind of like, yeah, that's all right, but at the same time, like fucking hella fried? Not cooked at all? For the wallet, it's a 2 out of 10. Really? 7. Okay. Something tells me that's free to play. Can I say 11? Sounds like free to play. There's no fucking dead bones? Like old event kind of tame? Okay. Dreadnought has a bonus now? What? Unlimited prismas if you have unlimited money. Yeah, but like Prisma's like, there's only like a set amount of Prismas that are actually like decent. Say like a 5 from a full pay to win aspect. Lava cooked on this one, middle ground. 9 out of 10 free dupe for free to plays. Oh? Dreadnought has a bonus, but I don't think it works. My Glimbo trade stayed the same. Okay. And that's all right. That's all right. It has a bonus, but the bonus isn't working? What? Lava trying a new mechanic and his fucking shit doesn't work? Shocker. Fucking shocker, my guy. 3 different chats open. I have mod powers. What is happening to me? You're just him, dude. You ever think about that? You ever think about that for a second? You might be just him. All right, chat, let's take a quick look to see what's going on in the summer break, baby. So we got some new content. Apparently, claim your pet bonus is free. Interesting. Summer event is here with all classic rewards you love and a big new reward you won't want to miss. Okay, listen. Listen, you slap chop looking Temu looking ass, dude. We don't. Listen. Listen. Are you raiding from a channel newer than 30 days old? The default raid protection minimum 30 days account. Allow raid dashboard settings. Thank you, Wick. I will take a look at that later. Big new reward. The one-kind pet bonus token. Defeat one monster, receive it, and then use to get its bonuses of any pet you want. Yeah, any. Note, you'll only get the bonus and not the pet itself, but if you do get the pet later, your token is refunded. You can use it on a different pet bonus. See info dump for details. So, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Pig. Does that mean technically, if you start a free-to-play account and somebody has pig and use the token on pig, then that means you have auto loot, you have free teleports, and you get storage from anywhere. All right, boys, we're starting a new free-to-play account. Let's get it. Live on stream, 100% free-to-play, in the money. Let's get it, dude. I'm ready. Skeleton keys. From the event game Buried Treasure, these can give Prisma Bubble Fragments, okay, Cosmic Balls, or Gold Balls. Or you can save them in hopes to get better rewards in the future, but maybe rewards will be worse. I just don't want to make it worse in the future, though, would I? I don't know about that one. Bro forgot his last free-to-play? Log into the free-to-play and get Dread Pirate? Yeah, true, dude. New exclusive pet friend bonus. Extra kills %. There will be a new friend bonus every event, sometimes from older events, so only chance to get this new bonus will be for a long time. Huh. New map with a new monster, the formidable glowfish. They have 5,000 trillion crystal HP, as their card gives passage research XP. Okay, okay. Quality stuff. We got some added crystal trillion damage notations with player stats display. For example, something crystal damage will now be, okay, well, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Now we choose which 6 to hold. Yeah, that sucks. Added scenery to world. Wait, so does that mean like people that have events that will just have the most juiced out friend bonuses? Added scenery to World 1 maps, which react to movement. Go ahead and frolic through the grass. Oh, God. That's what we want. Yes. Yes, we want animations for our background so things are even more fucking laggy. W. Absolutely. Ninja, thank you for the primer, big man. Thank you, dude. 36 months. That's a 3-year right there. AG Lava released a patch note YouTube video also, by the way. Yeah, we ain't watching that. He's a developer. Stay that way. The max friend bonus has increased, but its scaling has become harsh.
Long time since I have been here. Hope you have been smashing it, Griffy. Haven't played IdleOn in a long time, but glad you are out here grinding still.
True.
Love your work, G.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the 3 years, brother. This means lower level bonuses have decreased, but there is a higher ceiling beyond the level 12,000 cap. Basically, you got to pump those numbers, but for doing so, you'll end up more bonuses than possible before. Okay, so he fixed it. Buff the Killionaire upgrades in Cavern 18, 1.5 times stronger, cheap cost scaling. Also buff the following Caverns 18 by 1.5 each by Slop Drop, Drop Applier plus. Okay. I'm all right. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Bug fixes. Party dungeons 1, 2, and 3 now work properly and do not freeze. W, love that for us. That's so great. Oh, wait, never mind. Cardiovascular and pulsation talents now drop properly. Who the fuck cares? Fixed a bug where a very high-level account couldn't send friend bonuses. Fixed display and player info. Base stats were overlapping. Player names displayed was case sensitive, and simply the trade UI to make more clear, pleasant on the eyes. Fix Bubba's UI so it doesn't overlap with the fucking meat. Hey, G, have you seen the new update in IdleOn? Psh, bro, I'm looking at it, dude. Info dump. The pet bonus token is my thanks for you playing my game. You get dozen items itself, but only usage. While instructions are clearly written on the item itself, in order to use the token, you must find desired pet in the game, double that person, click the trade button, then you see use token system on the right. That's really convoluted. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty convoluted on how to do that. You get 2.41 event points to play on average from Buried Treasured event game. Obviously, sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 10, and if you played it 100 times, you can expect. 241 event points. I post average events, so you know just how juicy the odds are. Y'all PSA, Doot doesn't work. If not, just doesn't work for you. Don't try test pet token. It will waste. Well, you probably fix it in a couple of days, Ninja. You know? More likely to get Bin Goosey before Pity. Who the fuck is Bin Goosey? And then you hit Pity just like Poppy and Glunko before. Bin Goosey's bonus is the daily ribbons earned have a 50% chance for tier 1, 40% chance for tier 2, and 10%. Okay. Skeleton keys give 2,200 balls on average and landing on golden ball drop, mainly a huge 6,400 top ball prize. That means not a median. Your middle school math teacher was right. You will use in real life. IdleOn is real. Cease your contacts with grass. Stay inside. Boring, deterministic discussion ahead. The buried treasure game plays skulls and chests at the start. The skulls then stay where they are, and it's up to you to avoid them. So which chest you open does matter. To put it in a different way, imagine you have 15 chests left and you hit 2 out of 7 skulls so far. You're on your last life with 5. Who cares? Who cares? Who the fuck cares? I don't give a shit. Cool. W. Okay, so basically, money. So many bugs right now, it's insane. I love the bugs. I don't know about you. Dude. But I love bugs. Yo, Arlong, 29 months with the T1, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. I care, G. A lot of us were missing books. One of them 100, a lot of noobs robbed. What, a pulsation and cardiovascular? You guys just level up your fucking mana. What are we saying here? All right. So I was just chilling on my Boobo because I was waiting to stream, so I was like, okay, I'll grab some coolers.
W Chamalon player.
True. So I managed to pick up a pet token. Give any pet bonus you want, just the bonus, not the pet. Use this within the trade pop-up, found by double-clicking a player. If the player later from buying and trading, your token is refunded. Wait, so it's a one-time use. So in order to get this coin back, you would need to pay for it, right? Or roll the pet, or get it in trade. No, just kill mobs. No, that's not what I asked. Unless someone trades you the pet. Get the pet and the token is refunded. Okay. So, can I use... I was going to say, I'd use that on Glunko Supreme, but you don't get the pet. To get it naturally, you can use the coin back. Okay. Huge for Rift Stalker. Yeah, too bad Dude's not working at the moment. That'd be kind of lit. That'd be kind of lit. Now, keep in mind, I did take a look. Oh, shit, wrong thing. I did take a look at the event shop here. And I did end up buying this stuff. Okay, I didn't own Doggy sticker, so I bought that, which boosts your sticker odds by 2 times daily reset when finding. This is kind of dope, actually. This is actually kind of strong. Because hear me out. Okay? You could, okay, hear me out. Set it all up on metal crops. Okay? By that time, you keep on increasing 2 times, you're basically guaranteed a metal crop. If that works the way that I think it does. Give me your pig buff. I have a token. Yeah, okay. Can you whoa. Say please first. I'm not doing shit until you say please. You want something, you gotta be this is a Canadian channel. You gotta learn some fucking manners here. All right? If there's a please, then I'll do it. Is there a better way to farm metal crops, but this will help? Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna wait until he says please. You know what? I'm swapping back over until he says please. Chest on the new pet thing, you know? Can you use the token on Riptide? I'm assuming it's any pet. Yeah. Please? All right. I'll swap over. Okay. Use token, got a new pet, and it didn't refresh. Well, you won't receive the pet. You only get the pet bonuses. Can I have jock bonus? Holy shit. Listen, I'm not going to spend all stream just swapping pets. Okay? Okay? We will do that a little bit later, but if we're not going to spend the first 2 hours just giving people pets. We are going to need to check out the fucking event first here, okay? That's the first ordeal. That's the first shit here. I would say best tokens to use on if you haven't would be pig. Pig would be insane if you don't have auto loot or anything like that. Other than that, I would assume Doot, right? I mean, I would either think that it's between pig or Doot. I would say pig is more important if you don't have it, for the sole reason, if you're free to play, for the sole reason that you can get Doot naturally. My boomer mom walked in, learned some fucking manners, and she yells like not using foul language. I'm Canadian, so that's part of my lingo. That's part of my language. Okay? Even at the dinner table, we all say it, all right? I know the American lifestyle is a little bit different when it comes to mannerisms, all right? But you gotta realize something here, okay? That is literally in our dictionary. What if the auto loot is pig still superior? I would say it's less potent. Personally. I would say the infinite teleports are really OP. I would definitely say that the teleporting, the storage from anywhere, and the auto loot all in conjunction with each other. Not to mention the 2x friend bonuses, especially that we get kill percent or whatever. Yo, Arlong, can you toss me your friend bonuses? Pop down, it's Father's Day. Yeah, it's Father's Day. I can say whatever I want. You know, the good old salad days. Now, literally useless now. Yeah, that's fair. What do we got here? So, dude, yo, low key, I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit's kind of highway robbery. That shit's kind of highway robbery. 2,000 gems is fucking crazy. Holy shit, that's fucking wild. What do we mean? What do we mean 2,000 gems? Holy. Do I have demon horns? Yeah, I do. Okay, never mind. I thought I didn't have demon horns. Summer cooler. Thanks, bud. 6-star cardifier. Wait, why is it just one? Why is it just one? Huh. Arcanus crown. Okay. Okay. All right. What's the best pet to get free to play? If you don't have auto loot, definitely Piggy. If not, Dude. But Dude's not working right now. Shovel name tag. How many shovel name tags do I have? That's the real question. Shit does look like Yonder Green. Dude, I can buy 2 of them and I'm 5 out of 5. All right. How much are they? All right, how much are they? Oh, fucking 1,800 gems? Man, what the oh, man. All right, we gotta do it. All right. Okay. Worth. I don't care what you say. Okay, real talk. That name tag is so not fucking worth it. Holy shit, that name tag's not fucking worth it. But you know what? That's okay. We gotta live this. So, I wanna go over here something quickly. So, in case people are wondering, obviously, if you want to unlock the black market here, you need to unlock all of this shit, okay? In order to get Forbidden Isle, you need to unlock everything within the black market in order to get the Forbidden Isle, okay? But I want to quickly go over them, just in case. Just in case people... This one's decent. Oh, wait, that's not green. This one's decent. I would say this one's okay. I mean, it's... I mean, considering we get like 20-something off, it's, you know, it's all right. This one is, I don't know, this one's hard because this one's good, but it's like, you know, it's a hard one for me, I'm going to be honest. I always suggest more pouches, no matter what. I always suggest it. Summoning stars, considering there's a big cap on summoning stars, I'm going to say no. Higher meritocracy bonus? Yes. Plain showcase. I don't know about this one. I'm going to put a question mark on that one. And then this one, I would do no. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. These are all required. Yeah, but I want to go through just for the peeps that know what's going on here. And then Adams, yes. Cattle Cruck. Like, kinda. Doggy sticker, I can see being completely OP. And 6-star cartifiers, absolutely. That's what I would suggest, Gent. That's what I would suggest. Curious of the artifact chance one? Yeah, I am too. Now, I saw that there was a new pack. Chat, I saw that there was a new pack. That's the real shit. And also, this got a bonus. What's the bonus here? So, it was, what was it? It was the fucking, what's his face? What's his dumbass? Dreadnought Captain. Glumbo's swap meet prices are 5 times cheaper. I have mixed feelings about this. I have mixed feelings about this. I really do. I really do. I don't think that's worth $50. I don't think there's no that's not worth $50. Holy shit, that's not worth. Holy fuck, that's not worth at all. What the fuck? Not even fucking close. Fuck. It was $50, especially since it doesn't work. I mean, it is what it is, right? I wouldn't. You didn't shell out 50. Stop complaining. Listen here, you non-subbed motherfucker. All right, sit down. I'll complain whatever the fuck I want. You Timo Park in front of the store looking ass buckwheat bitch. Listen, it's my job. My job's the complaining. All right. This fucking guy, dude. This fucking guy, dude. Listen. 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 No, it's alright. It's alright. I accept you. Yo, W pack list though. Griffy didn't even buy it, dude. Doesn't mean so just because I didn't buy something? Oh, you just because I didn't buy something? What about this, huh? What about this, huh? I'm gonna buy this. Wait, okay, so hold up. Paradise pack. 5,700 gems. Boar pet gives you a 15% hat rack bonus multi. 5 ribbons every. Wait, hold on. Plus 5 ribbons every day? What the fuck? Radiant shells and $50. Stop complaining. Does that, okay, with that ideology, that means every free-to-play person in existence cannot complain anymore because they're not spending money. Yeah, put that in your ideology. Yep, see that? See that? Now you look real fucking stupid. Yep. Yeah, now you real fucking stupid now. All right. 40 fucking bucks. Dude, the recession, dude. The recession right now is so fucking bad for me, bro. Holy shit, our Canadian dollar has never been lower. What the fuck, dude? I hate this game, dude. I hate this game, bro. I hate this fucking game. Holy, dude. Holy fucking moly, bro. Goofy ass fucking game, bro. Goofy ass fucking game. I hate having to pay in CAD, dude. Yeah, CAD cooks me. All right, so let's see here. What do we? So we got the little boar boy. So if you guys don't know what the boar does, well, I already read it. It gives 15%. Let's see how much stronger that is. Hotfix update house. Dreadnought fix is in. Oh, is it? W. Okay, hold up. Let me close it up and let me pull it back up here. There it is. All right, we're pulling that shit back up. Draven, thank you for the gift of sub, bro. Thank you, man. Here we go. Loading this shit back up.
Raz has asked, what is your AC build for CC?
Just make sure you don't have vials in your bar, and it should be cranium cooking, respawn dead, the fucking skulls, or while you... I'll have to take a look. I'll have to take a look. Drop rate affect chance of event hats? I have no idea. So, yeah, it's crystal to drop, respawn dead. And we do ghost. That, and that. So that's what we do. Mr. Griffy, I'm hopping all sorts of servers, but nobody in Blunder Hills has Mr. Pig equipped. I have Mr. Pig equipped. Let me copy your Dreadnought. Hold on. I got Piggy going on. Yeah, hold on. Let me take a look here. How good is the Dreadnought bed? Yeah, I can do 50 first. Was there even a change? Maybe? I don't know if there was or not. I have no idea if there was or not. Where's the free pet token tier list, G? Yo, real talk, actually doing a pet companion tier list right about now would be pretty good. Because since we have the new free tokens and people are wondering what the free tokens to use them on, that'd be actually kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we do have a Gamba for the first 5th arena, dude. Here we go. D max C tier. Or Doot? I don't think so, because Doot is you can naturally roll Doot. So since you can naturally roll Doot, yeah, we didn't get shit. I'm honestly saving my token for eventual Griffy pet. Me too, brother. Me too. 500 coolers. I'll make sure your 7th box has a treasure chest name tag. Cool. Yeah, still no hat. Love that for me. Dude. Love that for me. That's so fucking amazing. That's so great, dude. Yeah, bald G pet. Yeah, it'll just be a rolling head, dude. Rolling head. Okay. Yo, who has the new event hat? Yo, who has that feather duster goofing looking ass hat, dude? Gotta see that shit. Let me see that shit. It's probably goofy. 1% class multi. No, it's about the drip, dude. It's about the drip. It's all about the drip. That's what matters. 64 left. Oh, shit. Here we go. Ready, chat? We got a new pet here. We got a first try. Watch this. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. First try. Fuck. Fuck. Apparently, everybody that tried dude is all bugged. Fuck. Thanks for selling me on IdleOn. 5th character. I had one of those insomniac nights and decided to get 12 mega feather. W, dude. W. Hairline bugged? Yeah, true. It's because I got hat diff here. Okay, let's see this thing. Where's this hat? I don't see it. I don't know. People are standing on you. Stop saying fuck. No. No. I don't think so. This is my stream. I gotta say whatever I goddamn please. You see that cute, adorable ball of fluff in the background? That's right. That means I can say whatever I please. All right? If you got a problem with it, you know, there's some Steal a Brain Rot streams that you can go watch. Listen. In the back or in the front. Depends on what Fluffy is. YouTube hall monitor. Hall monitor! How does one get green gems, by the way? You can only buy them. You can only buy them, unfortunately. Sorry to say. Are we just gonna get pity here? I mean, we do have 40,000 green gems, so we'll get it no matter what, but still. Oof. These percent chances are really cooking me. Any new packs? Yeah, there's a new pack. There's a boar pack. Dude, stop cooking me, bro. It's kind of disheartening and vaguely terrifying, but good to know. Okay, so but the thing is, though, Quincy, is you can trade pets. And somebody can trade you a pet if you can't trade it. Okay, so keep that in mind. So if you can't afford money when it comes to real life, then you can work on a skill called charisma and then make a friend that has money, that has spent money on pets, become friends with them, hang out with them, and then eventually they'll hook you up with it. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It not only is that very true, it's also worked live on stream. All right. Mateen and Ben Shaw got that type of relationship, you know? Ben comes in, buys a new pet. Mateen comes in. Ben's like, come to town. Bro trades him. Cinema. How much would 40K green gems be in Canadian dollars? I don't even know, dude. I have no idea. I don't even know, bro. What if you're a loner? Well, one, I hope you don't loan people anything. Two, if you're a loner, like spelt the actual way, then you learn how to not be a loner. Okay? All right, that's how that works. You know? Master's art to get all the pets until so I can confirm. W, dude. There it is, dude. IdleOn hasn't released that skill yet. Chad has no experience going outside. You don't need to go outside. What are you talking about? You don't need to go outside how to do that, dude. Just the other day, you know, I hang out with Arlong here and there, and I was like, bro, I mean, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey bro, hook me up with that zesty dreadnought. And he's like, bet, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got him. Gee. There it is, dude. There it is, bro. There it is. 41 tries? Eh. I got you, turn around, bend over. That works too. Yo, that guy's, I'm not gonna lie, dude. That guy's pretty awesome. That guy's pretty awesome. I remember the trade for VIP. It wasn't a trade for VIP. I pity mine. How's your day? It's good, man. I got back from Father's Day, and then there was an update. So I mean, you know, just cracking a joke about people giving me money. Classic, dude. Bin Goosey. All daily ribbons have a 50% chance to be +1, 40% chance for +3, and 10% chance for +5. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. LARPer. I have you know that I was playing Mecha Chameleon the other day for like 2 days straight with like Goldmine. Okay? So I mean, not that hard to, you know, make friends. Obviously, it's a little bit easier for me, to be fair, but play it on stream? No, I'm not playing it on my stream. I'm not playing it on my stream. That's why I go to other people's streams, so I don't have to do it on mine. Fuck. It's because you're Canadian, isn't it? That is also true. That is also true. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're part of our Discord, and you wonder why you don't have friends, and then you look at your rank and you're level 1 rank and you have a poopy pickaxe, that's your answer right there. That's your answer. It means you're not talking. It means you're not doing the work. It means you're not putting in effort. So why would someone trade you and put effort into you if you're not even going to put effort into them? You know what I'm saying? Sardai. Thank you for the brand new primer, dude. Glad you enjoy. Glad you enjoy the content. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Petro says buried treasure skills are predetermined and not click-based. After exactly 7 games, I've determined it's false. No way all 7 games have skulls on the outer layers. TY for all you do, big brain? Oh, dude, I'm not big brain. See, the thing is, there's nothing big brain about my content, okay? Here's the strat. Want to know the strat? You take the information that's already well known, you water it down to people that don't comprehend what it actually means, and you got yourself free content. There it is. There it is. There it is. Holy shit, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. Can we have it? Where's our auto mode? I'm getting angry. I don't want to do that 65 times, dude. I really don't want to do that shit 65 times. I'm gonna be dead ass honest. If here's the thing. If I gotta pay money to play a game in an idle game, give me auto button. Give me fucking auto button, dude. All right. First IdleOn content creator, don't worry, dude. Give it like 2 months, I'll be the only content creator. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. You know what I'm saying? True. True, dude. Shut up. Had to pity Goose? Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, dude. All right, there we go. I mean, I feel like auto's just like an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? Bro, here that's the strat right here. Click random buttons and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Random buttons and hope for the best. Can I refund my pet token after using it? You have to unlock that pet first. Then you can. God damn it. God damn it, Jim. Oh! I was so close. I was almost there. Wait, is there only 3 skulls here? Wait. There's only 3 skulls possible, right? 7. Okay. Okay. So people on Discord use their Glunko Supreme and the Froggy Boy immediately regretting their decision. Wait, people use their token on Supreme Glunko? You know what, dude? That's just called fucking stupid tax. That's because people can't read, and that means they're fucking too many such cases. People are just fucking stupid then, honestly. Reading comprehension is so brutal nowadays. Good. Good. That's called fucking stupid tax, man. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. If you want my honest opinion of which one to rent, wait for Bubba Supreme. That's what I would say. Wait for Bubba Supreme. Mama Troll, good. I have auto loot and chest. The $100 pack. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. So, dude, honestly, real talk. Okay, I know this is a really shitty thing for me to say. I know this is really shitty for me to say. But I'm actually, you don't realize how much joy I get hearing people using their tokens on Glunko Supreme. It makes me so happy. Because those are the same people for this main reason why I have a job. It's just proof in the pudding. It's just proof in the pudding that how can one person or people learn how to play a game if they choose not to read? Because then, and only then, I know that tomorrow I can make another guide and everything will be okay. Man, what else would you use the token to buy all pets? Joel, you don't get the pet. You get the bonus. There's no bonus. How to get token drops from mobs? You're welcome. W. True. Man. 214 ribbon, though. I'll take it. Yeah, it's literally never-ending content. What would you say is a good pet to gain since Dude's not duding? Pig, if you don't have auto loot. I would say Pig is by far superior if you don't have auto loot. It was like literally free to play. Because, okay, so here's another thing that people are really fucking dumb because they used on Supreme Glunko. The only way for you to get your token back is to obtain that pet. So all those people that use Supreme Glunko are never going to get that token back because Supreme Glunko is so fucking rare. Stupid tax. Actual stupid tax. Like, holy shit. Like, holy shit. G-check Discord, very important. Okay. Okay, buddy. Listen. Okay, dude. Okay, bro. Okay, first of all, why do I have to be bald? First off, why am I always bald? Second of all, I would not get an F, okay? I'd get at least maybe a C. I'm being called out right now. Good. This is okay. So let me just run this through, okay, here quickly. All right. Let me just put this in perspective here. Let's see if it says it. So event only, if you kill a single monster, you get a unique pet bonus token. Use it to get a bonus of any pet you want. If you ever get the pet later by buying it or from trading, your token is refunded and you can use it on a different bonus. It literally says it right here. You don't even have to be out of the game in order to see it. It's literally right in front of your face. That's a tax, man. That's a tax. Doesn't that mean you can't save the token for Bubba Supreme? Yeah, sure you can. Absolutely you can. 2 paragraphs deep. Listen, I know it was a joke before about how IdleOn players can't read, dude. You know what? I think it's just true. I think it's just true, to be honest. I think it's just true. All big numbers and the words won't defeat illiteracy, dude. Yeah, true. It's just the way it is. Or here's a okay, so let me counter argument for you guys here. Okay. So hear me out. Instead of you guys just getting overexcited and dropping shit, why don't you wait for me to go live? So then if I can tell you if it's a dumb shit idea or not. Hear me out. Hear me out. Ask the guy that has info. You don't even need to read. You just gotta ask a question. Dude, apparently Dude's not working for the pet bonuses, but I would assume that it would be. No, apparently Dude's not working right now. All right, went over.
Draven asked, Mecha Chameleon stream when?
No. No, 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 no. Pure dopamine rush after seeing pet token? Absolutely. Would you consider Panda a good pet to use token on? Now you got to remember, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. I would say using your token for any paid pack pet is risky. Because if you have no plans on ever spending money ever again on or at all in this game, you will never get that pet token back. Okay? Keep that in mind. You will never get that pet token back. Trading? Bro. People already have enough hard enough time to be able to talk to people to try to make friends without just asking for handouts. Okay? You think they're going to get their fucking shit back by trading? That's fried. That's fried. That is crazy for you to think of. Great. Now you just need to repeat yourself 30 more times tonight. Yeah, that's normal. Possibly get 2 pet tokens, and you can only use 1 right now. Don't you lose the bonus after the event? No? Who said that? How to use the token? Go to the Discord, it'll tell you how to do it. I'm someone who I traded every pet, talk to in game about the game to them. Exactly. Just gotta, you know, just gotta be a friendly individual. You know what I'm saying? Time to put everyone on Glowfish. Oh, there's a new map. Right, I gotta go check out the Glowfish. I'll never spend money, so I'll never get my token back. Well, I mean, if you spend it on Pig, that's not necessarily a bad idea. That's kind of cool. Watching your series, sorry about wrong English. Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Bro, you know how many EU broken English, bro, you know how many NA broken English viewers I have? Don't even worry about it, bro. I literally Da Vinci Code when it comes to reading chat, so don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I got you. It's supposed to have coral, but it doesn't have any coral. Sure, it's got a lot of things, to be fair. Love the portal counter top left. Yeah, only 500,000, dude. Classic, honestly. I use it on Hive Mind. Was that dumb? I wouldn't. Okay, so the thing is, I wouldn't say necessarily anything is dumb. If you feel like you needed it, then you do it. I would say that hive mind isn't a bad idea due to the fact that it gives you a bunch of prisma. Now, you can get all that prisma later, but I mean, in the early game, I feel like popping a hive mind would actually be solid. You know, real talk, if pet tokens was just all the time type thing, that could make for interesting speedruns. Yo, what's up, Antho? So you're gonna tell me that Riftstalker was a dumb shit idea? Hold on, what's Riftstalker again? Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. yeah, you're so dumb. Out of all the things to do, why would you? Okay, hear me out. Riftstalker was probably your worst idea because in the end, we are going to get such a abundance of rift points and different types of ways to get research XP. Like, you got to realize we're only like maybe, if anything, halfway through World 7, if not a third. Okay, so being halfway through World 7, you think there isn't going to be a plethora of different ways to get research XP? Like, guys, what are we saying here? You guys act like this is all the research that we're ever going to have. It's like, no. I did Riptide, and I think I regret it. I think you guys jumped the gun a little too fast. I think you guys didn't take the time to actually read what it does. And to think that it only gives you the bonus, right? I did Poppy and a Big Happy. Honestly, Poppy's probably not bad. Griff, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was Crystal Glunko? Crystal Glunko wasn't a bad one. I mean, it's not insane by any means, but it's not terrible. It's actually, Crystal Glunko is actually pretty solid. I got Pig. See, that's a great one. Getting Pig, I would suggest for like 99% of free-to-play players, if not 100% of free-to-play players, to do Pig. Because Pig's going to give you auto loot. And then you just you literally never have to spend money on the game if you don't have to. Oh, and by the way, chat, if you guys do have some time, if you be up and dandy, we do have a GriffyBit 24/7 channel now. It is right here. So, head on over to GriffyBit 24/7. Hit a follow on it, so you never ever have to be alone from me. You can just always watch, no matter what. Even if you have time, you can just always watch. There it is, dude. RS3, I'm confused. It's from different timelines of the streams. So, you know, get on in there, and then if you're ever looking for some beautiful content, there it is. 24/7 stream, baby. Shout outs to LCA. He's been a long person in the itty bitty army. Second on the GP list, and he you know, I got to talking to a few people. By the way, shout out to all the people that did send out their DMs asking that they would be open. There was one guy that I was gonna go with, and dude, literally the next day, bro got hacked. Literally the next day, bro got hacked. He sent me one of those freaking Mr. Beast links. I was like, dude, I dodged a fucking bullet, bro. I dodged a bullet. Imagine if you had my stream key. Bro, you think about the power. Think about the power of that, dude. Bro had the sauce, dude. Imagine working for this dude. Yeah, right? Griffy, you have hair? I never knew you have hair. Listen, I have some hair. Okay? And this is hair from after losing a ton of hair. Also, if you guys are willing to throw the 24/7 channel on, We are trying to get it to affiliates so we can make sure that we get more consistent transcoding. If you guys don't know what transcoding is, it means the difference between 1080p, 720, 480, 240, so that people that don't have strong enough internet, they can always watch the lower tiers instead of it being hard locked to 1080p. Yeah, also, don't you be like that. Don't you be like that. Listen here, pal. Listen here, pal. Bro, Glonko the Massive, don't destroy my chicken heart, please. I think that one's fine. I think there's a few that are dumb, but I think most of them are not a big deal. So would you recommend Golem or Santa Snake for token? Take a knee for a sec. Take a knee for a second. The fact that you had told me that Santa Snake is a... Look, you disturbed Momo from asking if Santa Snake would be a good idea. You do realize that if you token Santa Snake, you are never, ever, ever getting that token back, right? We're aware of this, right? That is, you're just literally giving the token away to the token gods. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy work. Jump in and help out from time to time. Just leave it on. Leave it at 1%. That's what I'm doing, right, dude? That's what I do right now. I just leave this shit on 1%, and I just mute the tab, and I just watch it. Beep, 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 beep. And it's like it just exists. It's just always on my screen now. Holy, LCA just skipped through half of that other VOD. What the fuck, man? Leave it on TV because I don't use that shit anyways. Okay, so honestly. On the other hand, better to token Santa Snake instead of Glunko Supreme. At least you get something for the token. Call that shit stupid tax. Call that shit stupid tax. Like actual real stupid tax. Well, that's actually the dumb stupid tax right there, dude. Out of all the pet bonuses that you could possibly get, I just realized I have not pushed this character enough. Oh my god. Is your Vile at? It's not very high. I think it's like 6. Yo, new card though? Glunko the Massive attainable? Wasn't Glunko the same way as it was for what was it called? No, do not good. Dude's fine. It's just not working. So when Dude works again, it's going to be, I would say most people, if you have auto loot, hold out for Dude. If you don't have auto loot, get Pig. That's what I would suggest. 3% research XP. Honestly, cool mob though. Cool mob. What do you mean with pet token? Read the patch notes. What if I have Do and Pig? Wallamus? Be a real man, play without all loot? No, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. This guy spends money. Don't listen to this fucking guy. This guy's trolling. So what would be your really good bonuses? If, like, say for instance you have Doot and you have Piggy. Like Ancient Golem's not bad. Puffer Blob would be decent. I mean, Crystal Glunko's okay. I would say Poppy. Poppy's huge. Honestly, I'd go with Poppy. Poppy's 2 times bonuses from bonus ballot and multi-meritocracy. Like, you got to realize meritocracy is literally endgame. It's literally endgame. So I would honestly argue, it's Poppy. In my opinion. Can you ever realistically get Poppy for the token back? I don't think so. But you also got to remember that if you have Poppy or if you don't have Poppy, you're going to be glorifiedly far ahead. Like, just alone, the statue bonus from Poppy is literally that 1 week. That 1 week makes everything non-existent. Yeah, I would probably say if you don't have auto loot, I'd go for, and you're free to play, I'd go for Piggy. If you have Piggy, I would probably go for Doot, because then you can naturally get it over time. And then once you, even though it's not working right now, and then once you have Doot, once you obtain Doot naturally, then you could go for Poppy. That's my personal suggestion. I would say, I argue that Poppy will solo 99% of all the other pets for the sole reason because of Statue Week. Literally Statue Week. Statue Week makes it worth it. Yeah. I'll stand on business on that one. Yep. I would say Poppy for sure. I would say Poppy's the big brain play. Because you got to remember, a lot of these pet bonuses only affect like maybe 1 or 2 things, right? Poppy affects the whole game because meritocracy affects the whole game. So that's what I would suggest. Now, keep in mind, Poppy is a risky play because the chances of us getting Poppy petted back again is going to be kind of rare. So there might be a chance that it'll come back, but it's not guaranteed. So I would definitely take it at your own discretion. Yeah, Poppy's goated. Poppy's goated. I pick Santa Snake. Am I cooked? Yes. Yes, you fucking are. You are actually fried. Holy shit. Why? Why would we pick Santa Snake? This is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that. When King Doot does get working, do you need to unlock divinities? No, you only need level 2 divinity. You can get gather the changer to other players, man. Maybe you should pick Bloke on that alt G. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably right. How much is a piggy? It's like 30, 40 bucks for the piggy pack. Poppy need it. Take my money. Well, just look at this, for instance, okay? Now, obviously, this isn't the full bonus here because of, you know, there's other things that are contributing to it, but just a flat 2 times, like, you'd get this shit at, like, what was it? What would it be like? I think you start off flat rate at, like, what, 115%? So then that would be 250. And then anything else that you get on top of that. So if you get, like, for instance, you get the other pet that gives you 50%, then it's technically 100%, right? So then your Poppy would be sitting at 350%. So that means you get like 10 times Cruck levels, you get 10 times total damage, Slap can give you 2.3 times. Like that's fucking crazy. Like that's gross. I would say Poppy, dude. I would low key say Poppy. If you want any sort of chance of like even being even the slightly bit competitive, yeah, you'd need Poppy. Poppy's actually low key OP if you think about it. So the fact that Schmooky picked Poppy, Schmooky's fucking huge brain. Actually giga brain. Pro rundown if they're worth? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll make it quick. So, storage chest. Some people would disagree. Some people would say, Griffy, you want those 16 storage chests. Not for 2,000 gems. Not for 2,000 gems, it ain't. Ain't no fucking way I'm paying. I would buy it, but that's because I have the disposable income. You need space, though. Not anymore. What do you mean? Green stacks are permanent now. You need way less the amount of storage that you need now before. You need a minute amount in comparison. You didn't buy it? It's because I owned it from last event. So if you have a lot of gems, sure, go for it. If you don't have a lot of gems, there's other things to buy. It's cheaper than buying inventory and inventory storage tab, though. Is it? Fine then. I shall put it at a, I don't know. I will put it at, I don't know. I will put it, I don't know. I wouldn't suggest it, but no. Garbage. Garbaggio. Garbaggio, don't buy those name tags. Those name tags suck. Obviously, it's free. You want that, of course. Who doesn't want that? No. That's way too much. 3,000. Because it used to be 3,000 back in the day, so he's never changed the price. This is a big no. Big no. You need all 5, though? I mean, that's why I got them. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess so. I don't know why he only gave us 1, but this one is up to your own discretion, I guess, if you need it. And then Death Blossom Pendant is like, if you don't have one already, like maybe, because it's good for like things like Elemental Sorcerer, but and +1 slab, but other than that, it's really not that good. It's really not that good. I would say like maybe 1, but Death Blossom, it's more of an active. It's more meant for pushing. It's like it's the best in slot damage pendant. So like for instance, if you're doing like a statue week and you're pushing higher tiers on Dog's Den, or if you're doing Emperor pushing, or if you're doing highest dummy damage, then you can justify the Deathbloom pendant. But other than that, no, it's not. Divine Scarf might be better because of base stats outdoing damage multi. Yeah, but we can't base our statistics based off the 0.01%. Okay? Yeah, sure, you could have all the base stats in the world, but that also means that you need the plethora amount of fucking all stat that we've gotten over the years. Right? So it's just, if we base it off that, then half of this shit's not worth it. That's what I would suggest. Why do I have 4 Death Blooms? I'm not gonna lie, I bought a couple. Dreadnought doesn't work. I'm sure there's a few that don't work. Okay. Here's the one thing that you guys need to remember, and it's happened every single time. So, in IdleOn, okay, new mechanic equals broken. This has happened for every single mechanic that has ever happened in IdleOn, pretty much. When Lava tries something new, the only way to make sure that it properly works is to put it in a live. Put it in the live server and see what happens. So the fact that it's not working, give it like a couple of days. This will be fine. This will be fixed. It's always happened. There's only a few exceptions, but I would say there was a higher percent chance that mechanics came out broken than there was that mechanics came out working 100%. What's broken? Apparently some pet tokens aren't working. Apparently, wait, with the Dreadnought, wait, hold on. With the Dreadnought, by the way, did you reset? Did you cloud save, leave, update the new update, and then look for Dreadnought? Or are you just not not just fucking doing that. I got on trade offers. Because here's the thing. Here's what you got to remember. Okay? This is the real shit that'll make sense. Lava. Okay? Coder? No. Artist? Yes. This is where he's weak at. This is where he's strong at. Although it's happened time and time again that most mechanics that he's put that are brand new usually come out broken. No, Dread works for me. I got a reduction, so I mean, I don't know about you. Dread works now. Yeah, you just got to update your game. Not sure what to use token at? If you're free to play, use Piggy. If you have auto loot, use it on Doot. If you have Doot, I would suggest Poppy. Because Poppy's 2 times merit. And we got statue weeks. Check the new name tags. No, I still got to fucking roll. Still got to roll. Still got a few more to roll. I think it's just straight class XP, honestly. Shit, the shit's ass. By the way, how many name tags? Wait, was I not rolling name tags on this character? Hold on. Honest take, Dreadnought's not that good. Honest take. The 5 times reduction to Glimbo is like, yeah, it's okay, but it's not like it's insane. It's very good for drop rate. In comparison to the cost, it's not $50 good. It's not $50 good. Where did my name tags go? Yeah, Bin Goose is working. It'll get better with more Glimbo trades. Yeah, but we can't go on things will get better. Especially you guys. Because you guys see day 1 updates and you see it's broken, so you think everything's broken. If you're gonna take it into that account, then you have to give the benefit of the doubt everywhere. Okay, you can't cherry pick it, okay? Well, that portal's already open. Cool. Oh, here it is. Thanks, dude. So if you were saying it'll get better later, then that means we have to wait for updates for things not to be broken to be better. Nice. Okay, so we need 2 more of those bad boys. Then we got those done. Looking good, man. Looking good. You see that? Yeah, so you'll get your token. Your token gets refunded if you get your pet naturally, even after the update. Assuming it could not get better. Yeah, that's also could go completely the other way and could also not get better. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So is it just, I mean, I guess we stay here to farm the cards, eh? Farm cards so we can stick star that shit. How do I have 2 jackpots and 5 tries? Sometimes that's just the way it goes, dude. Sometimes you just get lucky, big man. You can only do 1 at a time. 1 at a time right now is how it works. At least to my understanding. To my understanding on how it works. I haven't seen 1 player with the pig. I literally have a pig right now. I literally put on the pig for that specific reason. Not all heroes wear capes, you know what I'm saying? Show Bin Goose? Yeah, give me a sec here. Let me get a jackpot here quickly. Some heroes have
Squid
pigs.
Bob asked,
True.
for the people who got auto loot from the bug in November, would pig still be a good bet to coin?
No. Yes and no, because what a lot of people miss about pig that makes it so good is they totally glance over the fact that you have unlimited teleports. Like, unlimited teleports is unironically one of the best quality of life things in this game. There is nothing worse than having to walk your ass through the worlds because you ran out of teleports. You know what I'm saying? So it's a huge, it's a multitude of quality of life. So it really just goes to how you feel about the situation. There's still quite a few packless people, actually. I'm actually still surprised on how many packless there is. So if you can keep that in mind when going forward, then you should be perfectly fine. Now, I currently spent, I think, what was it, like 400 something pet event points. So we need to accumulate those bet. On God, I quit for a day if I ran out before I built up a lot of extra. Yeah, so I would say pig, even with auto loot, you still there's a benefit to it. Like, I mean, if you can survive without it, there's better pets, but I mean, the chances of somebody trading you pig. Oh, I was already guaranteed. Hey, never mind, I was already guaranteed. I was like, that's fucking cinema, but I was guaranteed. So I got my pity. Infinite teleport is pretty good. Infinite teleport is amazing. If you've never had infinite teleports before, you don't know what it is. But once you get it, it's cinema. That's not bad. That's pretty good, man. That's a lot of class XP. That's not bad at all. And you get pig pet, you can only get it from a paid pack. So, by the way, no, it doesn't work. Tough luck on pulls. It's skill based, actually. So, you know, you could argue that it was my skill. Bro's really pushing the fortune mills, eh? Bro's really out here pushing that fortune mill lifestyle. Can you use token on lava pet? Dude. Please, for the love of God, do not use it on Supreme Glunko. You don't get the fucking pet. You only get the bonuses. So some dumbass is out here being like, I got Supreme Glunko to flex it around. No, motherfucker. You get to sit there in your cuck chair watching everybody else with their Supreme Glunkos while you have a bonus that gives you nothing. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. More like get clowned on. It's crazy how people just don't understand the concepts here. OW? Oh, risky? Fuck. What about the fortune mill pet? You know what, dude? You do what you need to do, all right? If that's what you want to do, you be my fucking guest. You want to do some dumb shit? Absolutely go for it. Why read when you just click through, make mistakes, and complain, dude? So true. So true. It's actually totally does it, bro. Just don't even bother trying to tell people. Just let them figure it out on their own. Because here's the thing: if they're not willing to read on how a token works, then they're not willing to read your conversation of you telling them not to do it. You know what I'm saying? I actually used it on Abacus Frog, so I'm here grinding Fortune Mill. You didn't accidentally. Bro, you have to go through like 3 fucking confirmation windows in order to... Bro, you don't just, oops, I tripped on a fucking Abacus Frog. Oh, oops, I accidentally... Fucking take some accountability for your actions. Realize that you were the one that actually did it on purpose 100% completely. Stop being a pussy. Realize you made a mistake. And at the same time, I have respect for you because now you're grinding fortune mill for it. So you know what? W. So you are owning up to it. You are taking some accountability for it, but don't say accidentally. All right. Idle players don't read. Got 10 coins. Thought they had 10 free bonuses. So as a person green stacking means they'll have every bonus in reality, dude. Watched the 21-hour video because I ended up looking up the fact that troll armor, which made me start grinding for it. Base, dude. Troll armor's great. Troll armor is the entrance fee. Question mark. How do you have 350% meritocracy? There's pets. There's a bunch of bonuses that you can get, and Poppy. Poppy's pretty massive. What's Skelly key? Skelly has a chance of giving you like Prisma fragments or Prisma fragments or golden balls or cosmic balls. Got 64K. Oh, I think that's the top you can get actually. I'm pretty sure that's the top. The penis Skelly key gives you balls. Yeah, it definitely looks like a dick. Yep, absolutely. That looks like a dick. Absolutely. Yep, true. I agree. Still doing this shit? Hey, watch your profanity, okay? Hall monitor. Listen here, pal. Listen here, buckwheat. You're the same guy that told me not to say fuck on stream. So you can't be saying shit, all right? This guy, dude. What's going on here? Is there a gold ball shop rotation? I don't know. I have to check. Let me go through the rest of these first. Stone key shaft, give you balls. Give you my stone key shaft. No new ball shop? Oh my god. What is going on here? I'm gonna crash out. Chat, I'm late again? Me too, don't worry about it. Why do you remember my name? It's creepy. Oh my god. I'm sorry that a streamer isn't used to ignoring you. I'm sorry I pay attention to my viewers. How dare I? How dare I pay attention to my viewers? Oh no. Oh no. We got a $50 pack. What could we ask for? Sir, that was last week actually. We got actually a $25 pack this week. Okay. Apparently friends are creepy now. Whoa. No. If you're putting in that context, yes. Friends, you don't meet a person in a day on a live stream. Now you're friends. Okay, now that's creepy. All right, that would be weird if I started calling all y'all friends. That shit would be crazy parasocial. Y'all be trying to show up at my house. Y'all be like, hey man, we're friends, bro. You said let's go to McDonald's or some shit. I'd be like, holy parasocial, Batman. That's some crazy shit right there. Get the fuck out of that. No, I'm just saying friends remember names. I don't even know your real name. So no, that doesn't work in that context. You're literally an alias. I can't sleep on your balcony? You can sleep on my balcony any day, big dog. You've earned it, okay? As head moderator, I would let you sleep on my balcony. If you showed up at my house and said, hey, I'm Verifix, I'd be like, bro, let me take you out to dinner. That's what I would say. That's what I'd say. Like actually no scam, dude. Bro doesn't have a balcony. It's a trap. I'm getting a balcony soon, actually. Yo, dude, thank you for the primer. Actually, so I got a call from my landlord. Okay, my new landlord coming on in here, and he said, "Oh yeah, so you said you want to move in on July 1st." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, okay, you know how you've kind of been like nonchalant about things? Because, you know, I'm pretty nonchalant about what things have been going on lately because, you know, I'm in a good place with my house. So if things go awry, it's all fine. He's like, so I'm still waiting on the floors in the kitchen and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. So if it does happen, not saying it's going to, but if he has to, if I stay there an extra couple of days, is that okay? I'm like, I have the technician coming on the 3rd. All right. You better be out of that fucking house or there's going to be hell to pay. All right. Because if my 200 employees or bosses want me to be there that day, they are going to be very upset. It's actually not at all what I said. What I said was, as long as you're there and can hook that up, perfectly fine. But I'm getting kind of nervous, Jen. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting kind of sad. I'm getting kind of, well, not sad. I'm getting nervous that this shit might fall through. But I still have high hopes. The lease is already signed. We've already signed all the contracts, so I am by law protected by tenant insurance or by tenant law. But things are still looking a little spotty. Because then he told me that his friend was the friend that he's going to be, you know, buying that place from. He's a what you call a real estate agent. And we all know that real estate agents aren't necessarily the most ethical people in the world. So chat, you know what I'm thinking? Homeless streams. We go under a bridge, we play IdleOn underneath traffic. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know, cooking all, you know, have a cooking stream where I light a barrel. And we have fucking, you know, fry ourselves some weenies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's my Saturday cooking stream, bro. Make friends with the rats, dude. I would become the rat king. All right. Van down by the river, exactly. You don't say. Next thing you're gonna tell me is I can't trust all used car salesmen. I mean you can if you're pegging them, so I mean. In real life, cardboard box rent, true. You watch your fucking mouth when you talk about my mom. You and your mom are gonna be best friends. Okay? We're gonna crochet together. What about Wi-Fi? What, you never heard of Starlink before? You know there's such things of transportable Wi-Fi modems, right? What, you guys don't have phones with hotspots? Come on, guys. Let's get it together here. Does it require pixel density 114 by 114, 72 by 56, 56, 28, 28. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. You know what you could do? Hear me out, Draven. You go on a thing called the internet and you type in Twitch emote dimensions. The internet's for fraud. True. That requires reading. Fuck that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I wonder how much money a homeless person could make in real live streams from cell phone versus holding a cardboard sign. Probably not very much. Hear me out. Have you ever watched those shorts of just like that old guy in the green screen that has a terrible green screen and doesn't know how to stream, and he's like sitting there and he's got like one tooth and he's fully gray and he's just sitting there reacting to something, but he's not reacting? That's how I see that would go. See, the problem is in order to make money as a homeless person, you'd have to be an entertaining homeless person. So if you're not an entertaining homeless person, then you might be cooked. You might be cooked. Now, if you go on YouTube Shorts, that's where the potential possibility is. Because here's the difference. With YouTube, in order to make money, you just need to post content. If you're live streaming homeless, You need to be entertaining in posting content. How is XQC famous then? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because he was super into fucking esports for a professional team and was a Winston main? And then all he does is jab the whole entire time. Bro sounds like fucking Thornberry. Are we drunk? How is XQC famous then? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you talking about you saying it's not entertaining? Well, that's the eye to beholder. There's 990,000 other streamers that are boring as fucking shit and they have viewership. Guy's clearly not a juicer. And not to mention, yeah, you didn't. No. No. He cooks. By the way, take a look at this, dude. Look at that sigil syrup, bro. XQC is famous because 12-year-olds exist? That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true. Do you know Dragoon? Of course. Of course I do. See that? 965 sigil syrup, Jen. 965. The grind is easy. Now, it's a little bit of pain in the ass, but it's really nice. All you do is wait until you have full stam. Enter this shit. Press enter. Put it on auto on purple. You do it auto on purple. Pretty much good. Is that a lot of sigil syrup? For just starting? Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. 965, pretty low. I have 2240. I don't remember asking. To one up. But, you know, I'll let you know when I did. Why purple? Because if you do it any faster than purple, it doesn't give you a chance when the mallets hit the rocks. You'll move on to the next zone before it actually registers you getting those items. So if you go faster than that, you're just throwing items away. It's a good way to level splunking. Right now, skill XP week. Take your characters, take them to the mines. Did you know that while starting out IdleOn, you could have get free 2K gems? I feel like you're gonna send me a fucking link. The name tag's too good? Yeah, it's alright. Back to the mines, dipshits. Get back to it. So that's done. How many cards am I getting per? 63,000. Not bad. Level 300 good? Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alert, baby. Coming in with that D1 for the 33 months. Thank you, dude. World 6 is hard to understand. I still didn't see your free-to-play series, episode 19. Well, there's your answer. 5 name tags. It's day 1. All right? It's day 1. I have 1. Okay? Okay. I got 5 of the treasure chests, so I'm happy. There it is.
GG, how goes stream so far?
It's going good, man. It's going good. It's going good, you know. Definitely a later stream. Definitely a later stream. Some whale you are. It's time gated. It's time gated. It's literally time gated. Which skills are the best to use for XP week? Splunking. Because if you're using it for others, statue week is actually better. Believe it or not.
Shadow_689_ asked, Do you consider it created a new video of get big numbers, damage, towards 7 players?
No. Okay. Let me break this down for you. This, okay? That's how much effort, okay, the drop rate guide is, okay? This is how much effort the damage guide is. Damage guide is the only one out of everything that is bigger than the drop rate guide by a substantial margin. It is actually gross, the difference, and it's not even funny. You think sources are bad for drop rate? Oh, let me tell you about the damage guide. Those two guides alone are gonna be the death of me. That seems wrong. Damage guide isn't that small. Yeah, there's literally like 100, like just to give you an eye, there's like 90 something factors that go into the drop rate guide, and there's like 80 something sub factors that go in that constitute towards drop rate. Damage guide is like 150 easy. Just notice my damage doesn't go into my equipment anymore. Yeah, it's just mostly. Basically, you need a data mine in order to find everything that affects damage. Yeah, basically at this point. Which pets do you advise copying as mostly a free to play? If you don't have auto loot and you want some free teleports, Piggy. If you're okay with not free teleports and you have auto loot, you can go Doot. Doot's currently not working right now, so you need to wait a little bit. And if you have Doot already and naturally get it over time to get it refunded, you can do Poppy. Those are my 3 big suggestions. And I hope Verifix did take a timestamp of when I said that for my explanation for it. I hope. Made an emote in stream chat. Let me take a look. Why the fuck am I Master Splinter? Rat King. Okay, so this is why AI is kind of getting crazy. Look at that tail, dude. Look at that blur effect on the tail. Look at that shit. What do you mean Dude isn't working right now? Apparently it's not giving its bonuses. But part of me also thinks that the people that are saying Dude isn't working are also the people that don't have level 2 divinity. Buddy, I'm gonna be honest with you. So when you decide to reduce the size with none on interpolation, that works great for pixel art. It is fucking horrible for anything else. Motherfucker, you need to put that shit on like bicubic or linear. Not put, this was aspirate? What the fuck you doing? Why are you putting on aspirate? That's a pixel art service. It's not the same tool. That's like trying to use a ratchet for a screw. Dude, you need a Phillips head, not a fucking socket. There's going to be some guy in chat, well, actually, did you know that with a ratchet, you can put an attachment that allows you to use a Phillips? There's going to be that one fucking guy. I know there's going to be that one fucking guy, so I'm going to kill that right now. It's not the point. Is Riftstalker a good pick for my pet token? Sure. I was about to be. See, I know, dude. I know. I know there's at least one of you fucking guys. There's always one. Always one. Always one. It's okay. I'm on top of it. Can attach a bit to a rat. I know. I already said it. I already said it. It's already dead. It's already dead. Oh, by the way, you guys want to see something sick? Check this out. Check this shit out, dude. Absolute cinema. It procced Crux Stamp. 124, baby. We're officially in the 3 digits. Hell to the yes, dude. Just before Croc Week 2 is crazy. Just before Croc Week is crazy. You gotta love it, dude. You gotta love it, bro. I'm all on top of that shit. All on top of that shit. Croc Week's next week as well. All right, let's open these keys. 32,000 golden balls. 125 golden balls. 500 golden balls. Cosmic ball. 125 balls. 250 balls. Cosmic ball. 125 balls. 125 balls. Cosmic ball. Prisma bubble fragment. 4,000 gold balls. 500 gold balls. 2,150 gold balls. 125. Prisma bubble fragment. Prisma bubble fragment. 125. 125. 500. 125. 125. Prisma. You know, bro, you know what? You know, real talk, just doing that shit right now, I've had like one of those NPC streams where they're like, where the fucking do like the fucking ice cream shit. You guys remember that shit? The fucking NPC streams? Following your amazing free-to-play series, can you put on a video on how to use this new event efficiently? I should probably do that. I should probably do that. Ice cream, so good. Yeah, true. Bro's price is writing his skeleton keys. And the actual retail price? Prisma bubble, so good. Yum. Does new pet token work on Mr. Pig? That's what I assumed. Now, do we have enough for... There's no way I got 90. Oh, right, because 10 is only for 1 Prisma. Oh, sorry, yeah, because you need 10 for 1. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was being dumb. Sorry, I got excited for nothing. No. Yeah, I got excited for nothing because I was thinking if you have 10, it equates to 1 Prisma, and I have 59 Prismas. That's not how math works. No. That makes sense. Never mind. I didn't get I almost got one extra Prisma. I haven't used Prisma as well, so. What's your opinion on the $50 pet forgot name now is 5 times? I mean, cheaper Glimbo trades is kind of trash. I mean, here's the thing. You could argue that it's like, oh man, but it's good for drop rate. Sure, why not? Not for $50. Not for $50, it ain't. All right. Kind of a trash fucking ass. Why are you just giving me... I don't want sheepy, bro. I don't want your fucking sheepy, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Alien! Thank you, dude. Thank you, big man. What's $50? The fucking Dreadnought pack. What are you talking about? So stupid, I lost token to Mr. Pig? That's rough, dude. That's rough. I'm gonna sell some fish here. Sell some fish. I'm gonna sell small fish. I'm gonna sell IdleOn here.
07.
Thank you, dude. I'm gonna sell It's all Russian dude. And then we're gonna go to the shop here. We're gonna buy 2 shrimp eggs. Yeah, it's very underwhelming for that amount. Boom, boom, double shrimp. Look at that, dude. New fish discovered. Boom, boom. There it is. So we're gonna put the epic for alien, dude. I also gave you 10k gems. Yeah, I mean, sure. We've already gone over that, though. We've already gone over that, you know, packs are always going to be a net positive with gems and green gems, okay? We get it, we get it, we get it. Still has its downsides, okay? We gotta give Ben Shaw. What the fuck? Ben Shaw. You can read it in the patch notes. Reading. Gotta FC, you gotta read, man. You gotta read. Either read or watch at the beginning of the stream. The choice is yours. Wait. Does that shrimp have a pair of drums? Does he have a drum kit? That's fucking sick. Holy shit, we can never ever sell that fish. That is the most base shrimp I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. What the fuck? You gotta make a band, bro? So true, dude. So true. Yo, is that Jebbies coming in with the 5 gifted? Jebbies, I will sell your fish, so I'll add you a new fish. You need a new fish? Okay, real talk. You want shrimp, oceanic, tropical, swamp, or rare? Wait till you see the other shrimp. Yeah, true. I think shrimp eggs gonna go fucking hard, bro. What do you want? Which one do you want? Let me know. Imagine having a fish, dude. Yeah, true. True that. True that, dude. That'd be a guppy. +1. Absolutely. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 5. Swamp. I hope you get a really good swamp egg. I like how you pick the most expensive one, by the way. Let's hope for a crocodilla. Oh! You got the exotic snapping turtle! Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. That's huge. That's fucking insane. Bro just rolled a legendary. Holy fuck, the snapping turtle. Holy fuck, bro. This game's fucking gambling. Fucking turtle, dude. That's sick. That's sick. That's actually sick, dude. That's actually so fucking lit. W. Bro got a fat turtle, dude. Fat turtle. I like turtles. I bet you do like turtles. I bet you are a Alright. Okay. Listen, we will sell Ben's other fish here. Alright. Sleek, what do you want? You got a choice of a shrimp, tropical, oceanic, swamp, or rare. Choice is yours. Let me fix Android bug. Pets that many people, including myself, experience, and now I can work on honestly worldwide century while I sleep tonight. W. Shrimp, easy choice, dude. I hope you get the exotic. Sup, Chud. Be me, 41 M Chud, dude. What the fuck is that? Yo, you got an exotic fairy shrimp? Oh shit. I'm actually pretty sure the highest tier is exotic. That's actually fucking crazy, dude. Still got red hats? I think so, yeah. That's actually crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. Bro, we just hit it like it was win hard, dude. I don't know how to gamba tonight, apparently. Apparently. Exotic is this Destinier 1? Dude, it's fit. Oh, wait, I gotta sell your other goofy ass fish, bro. You got 2 fish. For every tier 3 sub, you should trash a red hat. Or I can give them a fish. Ever think about that? Ever think about that? Ever think about giving them a fish? Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, big man. Thank you, dude. Big man, big man. Wait, hold on. Check this out. Apparently, there's a hot fish of the week, the blue jewel discus. Okay. How do I fucking buy it? Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Oh, you sell it. You sell it. My bad. You have to sell it. Yeah, it sounds good, dude. Good luck at wrestling camp. That's what I usually call it when I go on vacation to wrestle with other sweaty men. You know, get pet click manage check bonuses. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Token doesn't go away. When you pull up the trade, you'll see an extra option. Yep, there it is. Yep. I love flat men. True. I'm clipping that. Do it. You won't, pussy. Oh, by the way, so with the new 24-hour channel, bro, straight up, Wally lives in there, dude. Bro literally lives in there. It's his new life now. It's his new life. Bro's like gotten like so many clips from that place. Why is that your new favorite word? What? What is talent books max level? Like 393 or something? 396? What do you mean? What do you mean my new favorite word? The P word. What, pussy? What do you mean? Do 24/7 still work if chatters don't chat often? Yeah. Because, okay. So you want to know the real strat for the 24/7 channels? Tyrolius? Do you want to truly know the whole reason behind the 24/7 channel? I'll tell you. The whole point of 24/7 hour channels is because you have lurkers in your stream that will just leave your stream open while they go do other things for sometimes up to a few days. Okay? So the whole purpose of it is to, at the end of stream, you raid into the 24/7 channel, so all of the lurkers that you've accumulated from your main channel get put over to the 24/7 channel as in like a waiting room. So then you raid from the 24/7 channel back over to main channel, and you've kept all those lurkers that have still been away for multiple days. It's keeping it within the ecosystem without losing them, because as soon as you end stream, you lose them. That's the whole purpose of 24/7. A lot of people use Twitch as white noise. Exactly. Why did you say I have 0 tokens even though I have 2? Did you use it? And also, you can also farm more ad revenue on the 24/7 channel. So it also makes sense. It also makes it so you can farm ad revenue. AG, your Twitch no ad enjoyer needs to be updated. True. I'll update that right now. True. Let me update that. How'd you like Fortune Mills? Yeah, it was all right. Solid 7. There we go. It's fixed. Or should I just watch your guides? Why not do both? That's what I meant. I thought chatters don't count towards view counters unless they chat a certain period of time. Well, I mean they don't, but that's okay. I mean that's fine because okay, because here's the thing that you also take into consideration, okay, Tyrelius, is they may not count as viewers, but they still have to watch the ads. See how that works? So even though they're not existing at their computer, they're not, just because they're not chatting and they don't count as a viewer, so to speak, doesn't mean that they're not susceptible to still watching ads. That is the whole premise of 24 hours. So basically, if people are open to, leave your stream on to support, then you can make sure that their support is efficiently used. I wish I could watch a drop rate guide. I do have a drop rate guide. I literally have a drop rate guide. It may not be fucking 10,000, but it's still a drop rate guide. Why didn't he switch the Golden Ball Shop? Check Merit Odyssey bonus is literally just 2 pay-to-win pets carrying like 275% of the merit bonus. Yep. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Yep. So Twitch's anti-bot thing prevented that. That's why I asked. No offense, just curious. Anti-bot? No. You're not not a bot if you're a real person. I don't think you understand that context. You'd have to be a bot for that not to work. Being a lurker does not mean you're a bot. Because the thing is who outed themselves as a bot? Yeah, so true. That means because you have your own IP address and your own IP address connected to that said account. That's why if 2 people in the same house watch your stream, you actually only count as 1 viewer because you're actually IPS locked. Wait, IPS. Yeah. IPS address. Yeah. I was thinking ISP for a second. I was like, what the fuck? ISP. Yeah, so. Griffy, should I put all opals into Explorer to push Hull? Have you seen Dracantos at all? Something we could invade? I already did a stream of Dracantos. Listen, Dracantos looks cool, but it's not enough. Dracantos is like... Oh, sorry, IP address. Thank you. Fuck, I don't know why I was saying IPS. IP address, thank you. IPS v4. Okay, so the thing about Dracantos is Dracantos was a fun for like a few hours. Once you played it for a few hours, it was kind of just like they're pushing PvP. And it's clear as day that that what they're doing is just pushing PvP, which is fine, but I mean, it doesn't have enough substance for it to be, because like the core play game loop kind of fucking sucks. I'm gonna be honest. It's not like, I know last stress test or whatever, last new event test was strictly pushing PvP, but it's like, it's just like, I'd rather just go play OSRS, You know what I mean? It's just, it's not worth it to put that sort of time into. I don't know, that's just me. Some people liked it, which is fine, but I mean, it wasn't for me. Spirit Veil is like, I don't know how I feel about Spirit Veil. Spirit Veil was like cool for a while because it was doing something different, because it was Ragnarok inspired. But like once that sort of kind of realized what the gameplay loop is, it's kind of like, You know, Bro, they've reimagined. Yeah, that's fine. You can reimagine it all you want, but the gameplay loop is still the same. Phil been cooking? Well, it's not just Phil, okay? He's got multiple people now. But even still, it's not... It's gonna be a dedicated community, that's it. And not to mention, I probably put money on that as soon as Ragnarok 3 comes out, Spirit Vale's gonna fucking die. It's gonna die hard. Okay? Because as soon as Ragnarok 3 comes back and they big dick it, it's game over. It's so fucking game over. What happens when I pulled all my pets from the legacy tab? Does it go away and replace with the other ones? No. No, you gotta keep it all. RO's looking so god tier. I'm so fucking excited for it, dude. I'm so excited for RO3, dude. You have no idea. You have no fucking idea, bro. Which do you like more, Evitania or Spirit Vale? Spirit Vale. Spirit Vale for sure. Evitania is cool, but it's like, it's not that cool.
Draven asked. I'm impressed G found the start stream button. Almost like he makes content or something.
True, brother. True. Career streamer, if you will.
Squid Bob asked. Is alchemy the only source for dense water?
Yeah.
I could really use some for tool crafting.
No, it is. You're just time gated. Any other idle games you recommend? I'm actually, so I've been talking to some people about how they're feeling about me doing a couple of one-off videos here and there about doing different idle RPGs where I play it for like a few hours and then I knock it down to like 30 to 45 minutes and then I just post it. So there is a potential chance of me just trying other ones to see if I recommend them or not. So that could be a potential. That could be some potential. But we'll see how it goes. RO3 is just Ragnarok modern mechanics. Absolutely. Malver idle? No. Because I wouldn't suggest Malver to people. Dude, I can't suggest Malver to people. I'm sorry. I mean, I watch streams of you doing some of the games for those vids. Yeah, I think so. I think you know, do a few, get a few going. Because here's the thing. Here's the real shit when it really comes down to it, okay? And yeah, with Ragnarok as well, probably play a month, maybe burn out. That's okay. I get to live a month of nostalgia. A month of nostalgia sometimes is all I really need. Looks like nothing has changed from the content people had free for a year. Spirit Vale is dead on release because if you buy to play, you also have Gem Shop. It should have been hard enough time for free to play game. Wait, is Spirit Vale have a price tag on it? Peace out, Joel. Malver 2 will be out soon. I'll give Malver 2 a shot. Spirit Vale is going to be buy to play. It's dead on arrival. It's literally dead on arrival. It's dead on arrival. Sorry. In the big old, yeah, in the big old 26, it's dead on arrival. Just the way it is, dude. Just the way it is, man. Whether you like it or not. Sorry. Whether you like it or not. The only reason why it's a little bit different for you is because you are, in fact, a huge supporter of the game. Melver has like zero visual appeal. Wait, is it this one? Is this what you're talking about? My dudes, what's going on? What's up, Rika? Yo, actually, low-key, this game looks fucking fire. I don't think this is the right game, though. I don't think this is the right game. $4.99 plus the few thousand supporters it currently has? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I'm sure it's fine. but it's still going to be dead on arrival. Because here's the thing. The thing that you don't realize is there is tons, and I mean a ton, of backers for games. But just because there's a ton of backers for games doesn't mean the game is going to survive. If a game has 50 people playing, the game's not living. Okay? Especially for a live service game. We're talking about live service here. We're not talking about a one-time purchase for a single-player game that you play 20, 30 hours, call it good. G's being 2,000% a hater. Draven, you would literally agree with me on any other game, but just because you're a mega fan of this game is because you have a biased opinion. You are literally a mega fan. Okay? So of course you're going to be on the fence about it and push back on it is because you're a mega fan. Okay? Soulbound Online. Here, let me take a look at that. I'm the reason why we have a channel in the Discord. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go. I found it. Let's see. What's going on? I don't want to get DMCA'd. This is supposed to be online? Is this the right one? What's online about it? What's online about it? Three-player MMO, three-player Dungeons and Raids. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought that MMO means co-op, cooperative play? You have to be online to download the game? Yeah, true. Are you going to try Emberville? Yeah, I might. So the first M is massive. The only thing massive is that fucking sword. Holy shit. You can bring your friends. Actually, beautiful game, though. Real talk. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful game. It looks really good. The graphic quality, not the game itself. But the graph brings all right. You want to know that name of that one pixel game that came out that's like RuneScape but super shitty? No, because it's super shitty. Why would I know about a game that's super shitty? Wrong stream, brother. Raven Dawn? You shut your fucking mouth. You shut your mouth. Oh, Apogea. Right. Here's a perfect example. Actually, thank you, dude. Here's a perfect example of a game that was supposed to be really good, and a lot of people backed it, but ended up dying. This is going to be the same thing for Spirit Vale, okay? Because here's the difference. It's not even out yet, but Sure, it's not even out yet. You're absolutely right. You're 100% correct on it. 110%. 10 out of 10 correct on it. But the game is going to have a small demographic. Very, very, very small demographic. To be fair, it just looks, I love the art style. I think it was beautiful. It will have like a nice 1 to 2K player base for 2 months. For 2 months. And then I'll go downhill crazy. The way the game worked is fucking stupid. Absolutely. It's just, you know, the thing is too, is like with Spirit Vale, okay? Like, look, the other problem about Spirit Vale is the art style is so hyper niche in the big old 26 that a lot of people are just not down for it. Okay? It's just, they're just not. And when I played it, it was hard for me to get over the art style. But it's one of those really sort of like Korean MMO RPGs that have that unique kawaii style to it that's not really for everybody. Yeah, it takes you a while to ignore it. And yeah, you play the game how you want to play, but it's not necessarily the dopamine that you're looking for. That's great. You could restyle all maps and all art style, but the foundation of the art style of the game is the problem. You can have a shit and you could polish it and spray paint it in gold. It doesn't mean that the base foundation isn't still a big pile of shit. All right? This is what I'm saying. Spirit's Veil could do all art style changes, could change a bunch of things, but the main core concept of the game is, you know, you gotta like test your equipment and shit like that. And that's really cool. You know, it's cool. But like the reason why Ragnarok was so good is because Ragnarok had a insane amount of avenues of where to go with this. This is you grind, you level up, you give yourself talents and skills, and then you use those talents and skills to level up more. And then you get a class advancement. It is a literal toddler infant in comparison. We are comparing this to a game that not only it was there like 5 job advancements before you even get to end game, you then prestiged to do that extra 5 classes again at a heightened level. Not to mention the trading, the art styles, pixel art. There was actually like storyline with it as well. But I mean, that's an unfair comparison because RO has so many years of development. But if you're going to call yourself an RO inspired game, you need to be able to handle the comparison of being next to RO. This is what you got to realize. And also at the same time, I would say about 60% of the builds for this game were dog shit. It was either you did fuck tons of damage or you did no fucking damage. There was no in between. Tree of Savior was the only one really close. I loved Tree of Savior. Tree of Savior was one of my all-time favorite games. If it wasn't chibi, it would be actually so much stronger. It would have been so much stronger than what it is today. But unfortunately, since it is chibi, it's going to hit a very small level of demographic. And that's unfortunately, like this game though, man, I'm so upset. I'm so disheartened that this game went full fucking dog shit. I fucking love Tree of Savior, dude. I was so down. They mishandled this game terribly. Terribly mishandled. Like, it had crazy potential. Insane potential. Like, I would say that this was a true Ragnarok predecessor in comparison. It killed the game insane. Game systems game were incredible. And then cash shops. It's cash shop galore. And then not to mention, this is isometric OSRS. There's like no skilling in this. See, Draven, this is what I'm calling you out for being a mega fan. You just proved my point. Since I bashed Spirit Veil just a little bit, you are now going to be going in everywhere else and just bashing anything else, even if the logic makes no sense. This is an RO-inspired game, a true predecessor to the RO and inspiration. It is literally within the same realm. But you didn't listen to that. You're just hurt because you back the game too much. Sunk cost fallacy at its finest. People don't know how sick the classism, Dude, the class system in this game was fucking S tier. You could literally take like any class and add another class to it. And like the art style was crazy. Although I'm not a huge fan between pixels, 3D, and then not pixels, it was kind of all over the place. Still pretty good though. It was still decent enough. So, but Ragnarok's coming back. We're gonna be excited for Rag. But same thing with Tree of Savior. It had that art style was like super hit or miss for people. It was either insane or it was either trash. There was really no in between. And then they just fucked it. They just fucked it so bad. It's nice to look at. Yeah, I don't know. I really like that. But I also detest Chibi. I want to play a 3D Chibi remake. Well, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the big old 26, when it comes to huge grind fests, what is the majority of your demographic? Sweaty ass, neckbeard fucking nerds that want to play 16 hours a day and fucking don't want to think about anything else. Because they are in the North American market. They're not in the Korean market. Okay? That shit in North America barely fucking flies. Okay? North America and Chibi don't really work together. You can see that time and time again. The only ones that truly work is like something like MapleStory. But MapleStory has a ginormous player base regardless of the fact. Yeah, also shown by Pokemon. Yeah. It's just MapleStory 2 flopped hard on NA. So MapleStory 2 didn't necessarily flop. It actually had a really bad game-breaking bug. So to say is Gooner bait is the way to go? Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, so, you know, I like, don't get me wrong. I played a lot of MapleStory 2. Don't get me wrong. I want Spirit Vale to succeed. I really do. I would like to see it succeed. But I don't think it will. Because I'm not going to put my emotions into it. I don't think it's going to survive. I am surprised even to this day that IdleOn is still alive. Okay? Just keep that in mind. I was expecting IdleOn to die like a year ago. Yet somehow, it's still fucking kicking. When the art style says completely otherwise.
How do I get more artifact find chance?
That is a huge loaded question. That is a massively loaded question. There's a lot of it comes from, what is it? Is it bravery? Bravery is a huge one. What do you think will help Spirit Vale succeed? A different art style. A different art style. You want my honest opinion? I do. I do. Because here's the thing. You got to realize, gamers are the worst critics you will ever meet in existence. They'll take one look at Spirit Vale and they'll say, Unreal Engine 5 slop. That's what they'll say. Or Korean pay-to-win slop. They will know nothing about the game because nobody reads nowadays. They're not gonna bother to read. It's all about first impressions. And if they see chibis with sort of not high-end, you know, spells and abilities, they're just gonna call it slop. That's just is what it is. People, fucking gamers are fucking horrible. To make it in a dev market, like, I'm not going to say that they're not going to have a player base. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is they're not going to have a level of consistency that will keep it alive. I want Spirit Vale to succeed too, but as soon as I saw $15, $20 buy to play the game, I think that is the no clue with RO3 coming out why he would bother. RO3 recently got released. Okay? They were having the idea that RO3 was not going to be released. into NA. Keep that in mind. So they recently announced that shit. So that's kind of like a out of nowhere. I think nowadays, especially with live service games, buy to play is the worst thing you could possibly do. Because yeah, sure, you need to pay people and you need to make sure that you have enough financial gain to keep yourself going. Buy to play is the worst thing to possibly do. It instantly deters people from ever fucking playing your game because of that. I think any live service nowadays, unless they're big dogs, unless they're fucking huge and everybody knows the developer, should never go buy to play. Unless it's dog shit cheap, unless it's like fucking $2 to $5. But a $20 price tag, it's dead on arrival. Just look at Idlemancer, for instance. When Idlemancer releases for $20, okay? When that shit releases for $20, sure, people are gonna buy it because it has Lava's name on it. If Lava's name was not associated to whatever, it would die in the water instantly. Without a question. It'd just be dead. It'd just be lost in the sea of Steam games. I paid $10 for Warhammer 40k Darktide. That's been worth the money. Yes, but VP Burns, you got to remember, well, you literally just said Warhammer 40k. Is that not an insanely popular IP? Like literally the most massive of franchises, right? Any digs in this event? I don't think so. I mean, it's a good way to counter bots. Yeah, it's also a good way to counter regular players as well. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Lord of the Rings next game has been canceled so many times. Oh, are they? Digs at Quenchies? Oh shit. W. I didn't realize. W. Thank you. Like, don't get me wrong. I want so many indie developers to have a chance to like push themselves into the sphere so they have a chance. But I think a lot of developers personally don't think about the repercussions. They think too much like a developer and they don't think enough like a player. And I feel like that's where a lot of developers really fall short, is they can't discern the difference between making a profitable business and trying to make income right away. Slow burn income will always be better than short-term financial gain, which this is sometimes I kind of fucking get a little bit of whiplash with Lava when it comes to it, with the dropping of the packs all the time. Because although it's like, you need to make money, and although you have made the demographic that will buy that money and it's free to play to start, if this game was buy to play, those packs would have way less value. Because it would arguably be way less of a community agreements that is an okay thing to do, because it's always looked down upon if you have to buy to play and then you have a microtransaction shop. But if it's free to play with a microtransaction shop, a lot of people are willing to look the other way. But if you have a $20 game and then you have a giant cash shop, that's not good. People are going to look at that and they're going to be like, I'm not okay. Problem is, an indie game trying to be a brand title, except it has no brand. Maybe it could be big, but mountains to get over to do so. Yeah, zero brand backing. Well, I push back on that because like the Lazy Peon has done, there is a little bit of backing on Spirit Vale because of like Lazy Peon. There was a couple of other videos that he had popped off a little bit. So there is circulation with Phil and the game, but now that there has been on that pop off, he's on a fucking fat deadline. Okay, he's on a massive deadline now. And I think in the big old 2026 doing pay to play games is terrible because now basically what you've done is you've ostracized a whole entire community. Because the one thing you got to remember is you need both sides of the community. Whales keep your lights on. Free-to-play players keeps your viewer count and player count up. Because there's always going to be way more free-to-play players than there will be whales. But whales are very important to keep everything going within the ecosystem, but free-to-play players are really important in order to make sure that your game is big enough so everybody knows about it. Because the biggest thing when it comes to businesses is it doesn't necessarily matter how many people you have. It matters as long as you have more people coming in than people leaving. Mentioned this already, but I can't use my pet token. Only tried it on Doot so far, but I don't know why it doesn't work. Well, if you've already used it once, you can't use it again. Free-to-play players do beta testing for mechanics that go in the sequel. Exactly. You need both. Circulation is there. Play-to-play is going to hook at least 70% of players. No, you're wrong about this. You're wrong about this completely. The people that are already supporting and paying for the money are going to be buying that. We can agree on that. But that doesn't matter. If you're not bringing in more players, that $20 price tag is going to stump people in the water because people are poor. In the big old 2026, people are poor. Nobody has any money anymore. Or they have money, but they don't have disposable income. Or they have disposable income, but they're already dedicated to another game for disposable income. So why the fuck would they spend money on that game? You know what I'm saying? Checked earlier and you weren't here? Yeah, what's up, dude? What's going on, man? 70% of people, you more like it's going to deter 70% of people away. Sorry to change the subject, but how the Mecha Chameleon last night? It was good. No, I've actually really been enjoying Mecha Chameleon, but I am already getting bored with it. It's fun, but at the same time, it's like I've already seen what it all has to offer, and I'm kind of like, you know, it's all right now. It's friends. Yeah, it's friend slop. You do it with some buddies, you have some fun with it, and then you drop it. You know. Free-to-play people keep the game running and bring people in. That tracks the whales into the game, keeps the funding cycling. Exactly. You need both. And that's what I really like. That's what I like really kind of like makes me feel bad about games and like this whole free-to-play versus whale fighting, when in reality they are both part of the same ecosystem that keeps the game going. And it's just like the free-to-play hates the whales. The whales have too much money to give a shit about what the free-to-play players think. So then it just looks like Big Brother's watching Little Brother cry. So then they make fun of them, and then that causes them to cry more. And then they go to Dad, and they're like, Dad, give us more free-to-play content. And the Big Brother goes, Dad, and it says, fuck your free content, give us more packs. And then it always creates this big divide. But in reality, what should happen is they should both know their own lanes and how they work in the ecosystem of the game. The free-to-play is very important because it's like an army of people that keeps the game popular. Sure, if you deleted all of the free-to-play players from existence and only had whales, yeah, the game would still be alive and still be running, but that potential avenue to make so much more money because of garnering those extra whales is exponentially lower because you lost all those free-to-play players. So it's more like free-to-play is word of mouth, and pay-to-play players are the ones that keep the devs going. When I play a free-to-play game, I'm thinking for whales keeping my game alive. Exactly. And if you don't have a lot of whales, that means your game's about to die. I want to spend more money on name, but I don't. But Lava don't want my money, dude. The main problem is pay-to-win mechanics for whales are used to abuse, or the free-to-plays get left behind. I think I agree with that, and I disagree because I think free-to-play players have a bit too big of an ego. Okay, hear me out. Let me finish what I'm saying before you disagree with this. Okay. Free-to-play players have an ego that think that they deserve or want to be at the exact same level of a whale, which is fundamentally really, really, really egotistical. yeah, we would like to keep it a little bit closer of a gap, but to have the idea that you should be even super close by time advancement is absolutely ridiculous in any state or form whatsoever. I think that is the very biggest difference, and it's also hurtful, so they become more egotistical because of it, because they can't do it, and even if they could, they would. Whales would leave if that were the case. No, it is, because I mean, if it was closer, yeah, they'd probably not feel like they want to be, right? I think what most games should do is they should make at least 2 different categories, right? Because it's like, I think if you're going to have a whole leaderboard system, there needs to be 2 separates basically in any situation. The people that don't spend money, the people that spend money, and have that in 2 separate categories. Because then it makes it somewhat closer, because the problem is the free-to-plays feel like they're playing against the whales, so there's no chance in hell. So they are just going to bitch and complain and not exist within the ecosystem, or act like they shouldn't exist in the ecosystem. So then they mouth the game. But if you had 2 separates, then ideally you could create 2 different ecosystems, which therefore makes it bigger in the long run. And I think that's usually why competition's good for the market, but there's a difference between unfair competition, right? Unfair competition is also different. In another game I worked on, our biggest whale made multiple complaints to support before finally quitting because I was able to be in PvP after he spent thousands. Okay, so I'm going to push back a bit on PvP. PvP for me is different. If you're doing PvP, that's a whole different nutshell. I should be specific. I'm talking mainly PvE and leaderboard standings with PvE progression. Not so much talking about PvP, because when it comes, I kind of on the fence about PvP. I think PvP should be way fucking closer. Because I mean that's, yeah, I think yeah, I'm not considering PvP into this conversation. Free-to-play players experience the game at a full, slower, manual pace, whereas paying essentially purchase time, saving convenience, and accelerate progression. Yeah. Only a small population of whales are needed to keep the game alive. Free players are light spenders, a big majority of the community, and whales need the people to flex on too, so they feel good about spending. Exactly. I need a whale, but I occasionally buy a pack for some of the world boosts. I've spent like $30 in the game a month. Well, I mean, you're just majority of the player base, right? Majority of the player base are either free to play or very light spenders. 2 different ecosystems, kind of like a game that has PvE and PvE series. I completely agree whether you choose free to play, spend a little to go, or a whale. Need to be conscious of the choice. Exactly. Because if you're going, because the thing is if you're going crazy spectrum, like if we're talking like 3 digits to 4 digit numbers worth of pay to win, then that's when you need to split up the ecosystem. But if we're talking about the difference between you pay $20 to $30 a month for VIP access, then that's different. You can keep them closer together, right? Because I would say that the subscription difference, you still have to work hard because you're still not getting that same amount of level, right? Sure, you get like maybe extra XP, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, you get to skip certain things, you get extra usages for things. I think that's fine. I think there's nothing wrong with that and keeping that closer. But soon as you start hitting into fucking 4 digits, that's when you're like, okay, 2 leaderboards, one for this, and then now you make the free to play competitive, and now you make the whale competitive. So now your game gets bigger because all the free to plays will say this game's free to play friendly because there's a free to play leaderboard. And then that will skyrocket. This update will still be huge for the free to play. Oh, absolutely. It's huge for the unemployed. But I think but anyways, I was going on a tangent. If you have a buy to play game, there is no such thing as the free to play market. So therefore, as you've basically ostracized the majority of a community, your game's never going to live to the level that you think it is. Sorry, did you just say this huge? Did you just say huge for the unemployed? Okay, I may be watching a little YouTuber here and there. All right, I do enjoy his content. So there's a bug that people complete 4th lava YouTube puzzle quest. Yeah, it's you're pretty juiced out. So TLDR, out of that whole tangent, I think any live service MMO RPG does pay to play, it's already dead in the water. Without a fucking question. Unemployed says a random day streamer. Yeah, I'm part-timer. Went from 3,700 XP multi to 44k XP. Few minutes. W, dude. You explained sneaking? I'm still confused. Help. I will have to put a dedicated video to just explaining sneaking, I think. But it's I'm in Popsicle too. If you want some friend, actually I can give away some of my friend bonuses. What account level am I? I'm 18,000. I think that's the best we can do right now, eh? 18,000. So if you guys want to get some of my friend bonuses, I can give some. But some people may think my take is cooked because also at the same time people also think I'm a shill for IdleOn. So they'll disagree with whatever I say regardless, but I do truly think that I speak about this in the fairest way possible, because as much as I am a whale in this game, I am also a huge advocate for playing free to play inside games. I actually really enjoy just having free to play accounts and paid accounts, because I kind of like the difference in difficulty, so to speak, right? So, and if I did end up giving you that stuff for bonuses, please make sure to move out of the way. You're a whale, though. That's different. You're whaling with our money. Yeah. So, you know, it's a little bit different, so to speak. I don't know what the fuck this VOD thumbnail is going to be. Dude, it's a fucking event. You put the event literally, okay, you literally do a treasure chest with the name tag coming out glowing. So the treasure chest is popping out and it's got little light rays for the name tag and make the name tag fucking glow gold. How is that? What do you mean? How is that fucking hard? You're so smart, dude. I fucking know. It's almost like I've been doing this for years. I get some friend bonuses sent to me? Yeah, I got you. Thank you for the friend bonuses? W, dude. I thought that'd be called a hustle. No. Okay. Friend bonuses, please. Why are you guys not coming down here? Fuck. Dancing for friend bonuses? This takes me back, dude. I used to dance for friend bonuses. Just the different types. You don't need to see me. I only need to see you. But if you guys did get the bonuses, just make sure you move out of the way so I can keep on giving more people. But yeah, chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think I'm fried for this take, or do you think my take is pretty pretty well rounded? Yeah, no problem, dude. Because I feel like I consider both the population. Hi, I'm new. Hi, I'm not new. Jebs, are you even, dude? When can I search names, bro? Are you even Jebs in here? I don't even think your name's Jebbies in here. I think pay to win creates a healthy game in a non-competitive game. I 100% agree. 100% agree. I would say PvP, completely different. PvP, oh, there he is. I think PvP is a completely different statement. I don't, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I want class XP. I don't consider this competitive, -1 tome. I would like to say that I don't consider it either, but fortunately we might have to. But T4 ribbon checkout speed food? Absolutely not. I get your point. I feel like if at some point whales can only compete with whales, then it'd be a point of spending in the first place. I think, okay, that's actually a really good point. I think that that actually kind of reinforces it. So as a whale, without being complete, with full respect, when I'm whaling, I don't even think for a second about free-to-play players. I don't give a fuck about free-to-play players even one little bit when I'm whaling. Okay? And I think that's where a little bit of that free-to-play ego comes from, because you act like you matter to a whale, when in reality, you don't. A whale only cares about beating the other whales, because that's like, okay, because in reality, when you're a whale, if you're worried about beating other free-to-play players, that's like beating up your little brother. Okay? You're older, you're stronger, you're bigger. After a while, it's not that fun. And if you want to be competitive, you're not going to beat the shit out of your little brother. When it comes to competition, we will not give a fuck about you because you know that you can't be competitive. So it wouldn't really matter, because I think the problem is free-to-plays want to act like they can compare themselves to whales, but whales never care about comparing themselves to free-to-play because they don't give a shit, because you're not even in competition in the first place. I understand, but I feel like some whales just do for that a very small percentage. There's a very small amount of outlier that flexes their money worth on people. Very, very small amount. But for the grand majority of actual whale players, they don't think that way. They really don't. I think I'm not going to take class XP. I actually don't care about class XP. I need, can somebody give me the kill per kill, possibly? Free-to-play want to believe they can be a whale size one day, but they never will, and that's when they get upset. Yeah, I think that's the harsh reality that starts kicking. The bonuses in the bag, absolutely. Thank you. Most whale players have more money than time, so they're paying to maximize their time. Exactly. They're not paying to care about the free to play. They're caring about, I need to maximize the amount. Wow, that's a lot of, thanks guys. They're caring about getting their fucking gains in before they have to go back to work. So, and that's why I kind of bring up that free to play have a bit of an ego, because they want to compare, but it's just not comparable, right? It's kill per kill bonus. I have no idea. Can't wait to see how free to play pushes the end of World 7 based on HP of Glowfish. Yeah, it's going to be quite crazy. See what's going on, man. What's going on, big dog? Like war games, whales spend more than a day in free to play accounts make in a year. So if we're talking about things like Clash of Clans, stuff like that, I barely even consider those as games. I consider those as investments. Those are basically people that just have way too much money. Like they spend like, that's not even a fucking game. That's just a fucking crypto. That's just a crypto wallet. Okay, you're just literally just fucking spending money for the sake of spending money. You know? And I'd fucking fuck those games. All right, the fucking goofy ass mobile games. Even though I like mobile games, but that's besides the point. It's a pet token you can only use multiple or only once, dude. Only once. It's going, I got unlucky curse this event, but it is what it is. It's only day one. It's only day one. Come on, see? Fucking let me know that when you've been in there when you've been in the trenches for at least a fucking week. Fucking day. I got cursed. It's been a day. It's been cursed. It's been a day. Come on, man. I mean, they do. Whales of those games are often CEOs, oil barons. They spend hundreds of thousands a day and don't even blink. Yep. And, you know, sometimes that's just what they do. But that's not the game for me. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I see games like that are that level of pay to win, and I take a look at it and say, that's out of my tax bracket, and I walk away. This is the biggest thing that people don't understand. Whales see megalodons, and they're not like free-to-play players. We're like, wow, if I work hard enough, I could be like that one day. No. Whales have common sense, and they're looking like, there's no fucking way I'm willing to spend that much. To the next game we go, boys. And that's literally how that works. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Are you saying a pet bonus token, Griffy? Fuck yeah, dude. No, I'm going to use my pet token on Supreme Glunko. Because I heard that's a really good idea. I heard Supreme Glunko. I heard it's really solid. I heard it's really good. I quit Idle Heroes for those dimensional heroes after they came out. Estimated 3K first week. Yeah, dude. I was spending like anywhere from 300 to 1K a fucking month on Idle Heroes when I was rank 1. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. Played for like 5 years when you whale spent money every free to play in the guild, not hand me down, so free to play was viable. Quit when and they stopped killed free to play. Yeah. I guess I'm not visible. Whoa. It's sharded, bro. Saw multiple people do that. IdleOn chat earlier used it on Abacus Frog. It's because people don't read. I use my pet token on a champion pet. C. You know what, C? You're part of the problem. You're part of the fucking problem, big dog. You're part of the... That's bait, by the way? Okay, moving on, never mind. I was about to say, do you see live chats or nah? Nah, bro. I don't see you. Do you see me, though? Do you want to be noticed? Maybe I can call you out. Nasir Hidayat said, yo, Griffy, do you see live chats or nah? Should have dono walled him, chat. Should have dono walled his ass. Yo, woo at. Thank you for the primer, dude. Thank you for the new one. Glad you enjoy the content enough to be willing to primer. Thank you, man. Enjoy that ad-free viewing, big dog. This is the best pets I could do. Bonus after dude. Poppy. Poppy. Holy shit, Poppy. Yeah, fucking, I'll get to people who I click on. I'm not gonna fucking give fucking everybody, all right? I use my pet bonus on Mr. Pig. It's worth, right? I would say that is a very, very good free-to-play friendly. Absolutely. 100% free-to-play friendly. Yeah, no problem, dude. I would say the only one that I wouldn't take is Class XP. I would say we leave Class XP alone. I'm just giving everybody Class XP just because I want them to give them at least a choice. You know what I'm saying? Dice Sparkle or Krucko is. Unless you're doing skilling and then it's Emperor. Popsicle too. Now remember, if you guys have received a friend bonus, can you move the fuck out of the way so everybody else gets a chance? What server are you on? I feel like I'm doing taxes right now. Angel Golem or Wildmus for pet token? It's your choice, man. I choose Poppy. I already said Poppy. Poppy. Or Dude if you don't have it, but Dude doesn't work. Doesn't show up on screen in my server, strange. That's because, you're probably sharded. can't see me, but I can see you. Is Class XP good for as a friend bonus? It's additive, so it's okay. It's like early game, it's decent, but other than that, I mean, all the other ones are better. Why not the shart, but the shart? Who the fuck is this guy? I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, he's not wrong. Report him? Why? Why would I report him? He literally says he's not me. It's pretty obvious that it's not GriffyBit. There is no lies that have been said. What do you mean? Can I join one of your guilds, please? Yeah, sign up in the Discord, Big Dog. Yo, at Griffy, with 6 more card fires available, are there any more you'd World 6? I would hold off for now. I would hold off. I would stockpile them for a little bit and just, you know, kind of see where you're at. What does sharded mean? So, sharded, well, sharted means you shit your pants. Or a little bit of a dab, you know, a little bit of a turtle poker. But sharded is a term to use for servers where everybody may be in the same server, but they can't see each other because they're sharded in between each server. So, for instance, if everyone's a Popsicle 2, but you can't see me, it's because we're on a different shard of that server. Think about like little condos inside the apartment. Okay? So say a server is a big apartment, and shards are each one of those apartment rooms. And that's essentially what it is. And each person gets sent to a different apartment. Yeah, eternal sandboxes. Exactly. So that's basically what a shard is. So when I say I sharded, it means I should probably go clean myself up. Can I have bonuses or too late? I'm just going through people. Just going through the peeps. Give them what I can. I finally see myself. Send a DMG. Holy fuck. I like how that's literally not what I said. I love how that was like literally out of literally what I told you to do. That is not what you did. Okay. Don't send me a DM if it's not something that I told you to fucking do. You're like, I don't know what to do. I gave you a perfect idea, and you're like, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Man, I'm just gonna, oh, Griffy told me, I'm just gonna do it. You fucking artistic integrity looking motherfucker, dude.
And Rylu29 asked,
But my art.
How do I get all artifacts to Transcendent?
Quantity over quality. So you get things, for instance, for sailing, like golden hampers, or the alchemy bubble that allows you to proc a chance at AFK sailing, and I believe Omni does as well. I'm not 100%, but I'm just going off memory. And your object is to see how long it takes from going from point A to point B to back in a single session. So for instance, if you have a 30-minute timer on how long it takes, then you want to check your players every 30 minutes. So then you can get as many chests as possible, and then you're just going to roll through them just completely as much as possible. And that way will make it so you're able to claim way more chests, even though the percentage or artifact chance are going to be so much slower or lower. Ads? No. Anyways, we'll wait for the ads to finish. So quantity over quality, man. Omni does have a chance of sailing as well. Yeah, all right. It's hard to keep a track of everything. Hard to keep track of everything. I'm glad that Lava fixed the fucking friend bonuses so I can actually give them away again. Remember, if you guys did receive it, make sure to move over. Level 1 mage. Honestly based, dude. Wait. How's that possible? That's not possible. New character, bro? Okay, how are you supposed to open up the fucking portals to get to the board beans map, dipshit? You're fucking stupid. Oh yeah, I don't gain any XP killing green mushrooms frogs. Dumbass. I can see character reset. I can see character reset makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But not that fucking dumbass. Oh, new character. Shut the fuck up. Act like you know what you're talking about. Fucking goofy. Engineering hat has 0 stance, then. Must be a bug. Must be a bug with the new character. Already friends. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's a character reset. Server pop 2 cent. It was character set when you have stats? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't have time to think about that shit. Let's not act like Lava doesn't have like 5 billion bugs in this game. You don't need kills to open portals for other players? Well, if he does a character reset and he's already pushed, then it's then he can do, then it makes it easier for him, right? Because he already has that unlocked. You know what I mean? Character reset makes sense, but it is weird how it has 0 stats. Definitely not a new fucking character though. That fucking anybody that says brand new character is fucking fried and doesn't know how the game works. That's why I have added the catching skill to catch bugs. Shut the fuck up. That shouldn't be funny. No, that's not funny. You shut up. No. It's not funny. I didn't laugh. Shut the fuck up, dude. That's so I fucking hate dad jokes, bro. God damn it. How did I get her, G? What does Poppy do? It gives you 2 times ballot and meritocracy bonus. Very good. Minor derp on my part. Yo, I would yo, by the way, who said that? Ponzu? I apologize. Everybody was being dumb. Cycled up my Rasan guy. Rasange? No, Rasengan. And you were the one that took the damage. I apologize. You didn't deserve it. Rasange. Bro, imagine saying Rasange. I used my Rasange and I pegged that guy. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're just mixing a few things together, you know? It's okay. Platonically, of course. Platonically. Rasange. Absolutely. Okay, I'll give more friend bonuses tomorrow, dude. I gave out a lot of friend bonuses. So I will do more throughout the week. Just make sure people got more coming on. Coming on in, bro. Coming on in now. But chat, I am gonna be getting off for today. I had to do, I mean, it's already 8:30, so. Like, you will stream tomorrow? I was planning on it. I was actually planning on streaming tomorrow. I was actually not planning on streaming today, but We had to do some stuff. We had to do some events. And I feel like it's almost illegal for me to do events without streaming. You know what I mean? But we wanted to check out the paid
Raz
packs,
tasked.
all that stuff.
Surprised Wally hasn't used TTS to get friend bonuses.
So true, King. So true. But it was a good stream today, Jet. I'm glad you guys all came out, hung out. We're going to be raiding over to the 24/7 channel for all those lurkers. So, you know, if we're going to head on over there, give it a like, and make sure you follow it, all that good stuff. Is it offline right now? No, it's up. It's up and running. And we do we have transcoding options? We do have transcoding options. So we're going to head on over there, Chin. And then we'll be rating it on back and forth. And then we're just going to keep on cycling those. So the lurkers that are there, you're going to get that stuff going. So we'd love to see that. So we're going to go raid GriffyBit. What's transcoding? It's to get like 1080p, 720, 480, stuff like that. Come on in there, chat. But thank you guys. Go back to the AFK channel, and we will see you guys. Well, hopefully I'll try to be on tomorrow, but there is no guarantees, and we'll do some more friend bonuses, do some more gambling, do some all that stuff. But honestly, overall, not bad. Not bad. What's better for you over here, Prime sub or ad revenue? I mean, either or. I mean, I don't care, dude. You're Prime on the AFK. It doesn't matter to me, dude. You do what you want. You want Prime sub over there? I'm fucking down with anything. But with that being said, chat, I have been your event enjoyer for today, which honestly was actually quite free to play friendly. So I give that a W. The new tokens, once they get working, they're going to be awesome. And Guildmaster, my name is GriffyBit, proud owner and leader of this beautiful, dedicated, hard-working, itty-bitty army. And thank you guys so much for the support today. Thank you for the gifteds, T1s, T2s, T3s. Really appreciate that shit. And potentially I'll see you guys tomorrow. And all the lurkers, if you're chilling in there, they'll probably be get sent back over here. Can't forget about the primers. And we will not be on YouTube. YouTube it's probably just going to be strictly Twitch. With that being said, I hope you guys stay safe, happy grinding, and peace out. Good night, chat. And remember, honest Prime Farmer. Bye-bye!